So that's returned onto no.
Chat filter, innit?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it? There we go.
Alrighty, ladles and jelly spoons for a Saturday morning, stroke Friday evening. Welcome to all of you. It's just a quick one. Obviously, we don't normally do it live on a Friday or a Saturday. This is a quickie to say hello to everyone.
Yup.
And run through a lot of the stuff we've been doing and or what's been going on recently. So thank you to all of you guys.
Yeah.
So just sit here and wait for our
Wait for some
lovely people to come and join in and join us for a fun day Friday. Or
Yes.
I call it a foot down Friday. Everyone likes to go places at speed on a Friday, but then 90% of the population is going, oh no, we're going to dick around and go really slowly, fuck you.
We'd like to say a big thank you to everyone for the views of Jay Slater.
Yeah, guys, honestly.
5,000 views in 2 weeks.
Currently 5,011 of you, which is absolutely insane. Hello to our lovely viewer. Thank you for coming on board.
Who's watching?
But yeah, 5,011 people have watched Jay Slater.
That's fucking
live
nuts,
before
mate.
Tenerife. In literally 2 weeks.
2 weeks, we've got
So
5,000.
going with that one, plus 1,030 people who've watched the short, and then another 500 that's watched the other.
You should
short.
know who. Streetwise.
Yo!
Hello, Streetwise. You alright, yeah?
So yeah, we've had in total, so 5,011 plus 1,033, which goes to 6,044, plus the other 500. Basically 6,500 views for Jay Slater in literally a matter of weeks, which is insane, ladies and gents.
Thank you to all you lot as well.
So to all of you who have newly subscribed to the channel, a massive thank you to all of you. There's 196 of you now. Yeah, it's just mad.
So we've got 2 people watching. Who's the other one?
We've got Streetwise.
Yeah, and then who's the other one?
Lovely Danny. Thank you very much indeed for coming on board all the way from sunny Australia, where it is probably currently 20 to 10 in the morning. At least we're both on the same day for a change, which is banging.
Exactly.
Yeah, so honestly, another reason as well for bringing up Jay Slater, for those of you here in the UK, will know it is obviously his funeral today. The inquest into his death started yesterday. So yeah.
Correct, mate, got it on the head.
Got it on the head. I know, you see, I'm good at my shit, man.
Do you know what's crazy as well? Every time we do a live stream, we get 400 views.
Yes, man.
That's listen, yeah, everyone.
For a small channel.
We've got 196 subscribers, yeah. And every time we finish a live stream, we always get 400 views. You look
bolted.
Bolted?
What does that mean?
Yeah. You mean bolted?
Johnny, let us know what you mean by bolted, dude. That needs some explanation. But yeah, so to have 400 views, we're only a small channel with 196 subs. You guys continue to like fascinate on literally a weekly basis right now, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Like genuinely, thank you all so much.
It's all deserved, lads.
Bolted off your nuts. I wish I was. I mean, it might be a Friday, but I can assure you that's definitely not the case. You know, we don't drink for starters. So.
Oh, I drink Red Bull.
Damn, check that out. 10. Wow, what's
10 viewers. How is everyone doing?
That's
I told you we'd get more views on the weekend. Well, on a Friday, Saturday.
Obviously, normally we have a live stream on a Monday night, but just thought, you know what, we'll do it.
It's only going to be a couple of hours today, you know, but Monday is going to be a longer one, isn't it?
It's going to be, because I've got to go to...
Sup, guys? How you doing, Gomez?
How you doing, Gomez? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream.
If any of you want to cover, like, tell us what documentaries you want us to do, you know, we'll go to that location. We'll either do it on live stream or we'll upload it to, you know, YouTube. Yeah, you tell us what you want us to do, we'll do it.
Mondays will be a bit different anyway because I've got to be in London Heathrow that day for the preliminaries to my training, which will mean I've got to do a drug
30? Fucking hell. We've got 30 views.
I've got to do a drug and alcohol test. I need to go through a full screening medical, and then we'll be on our way. So
Obviously, with the people who are 30 who are new to us, check out the channel. You know, you'll absolutely love our content. You know,
elephants crapping, cute.
Nice, Richard.
Pooping, sleeping through the future generation. Hey.
I'm cuter than you two combined. Oh, that's lovely. Says the one with no profile picture.
Thanks very much indeed. Thank you, okay. Richard, elephant
39, fucking hell, boys.
We're popping.
Yeah, check out our Jay Slater video. What do you think of the protest in the UK? I think it's getting out of hand, you know. People have been stabbed, people have been hurt, you know. And it's just crazy, innit? No one deserves to get hurt, but they're taking it way too far. What's good? What you saying? You alright, yeah?
You're talking about the podcast with Simon Minter and Randy, or are you just saying what's good?
The messages and review. The UK is a shithole, huh? Yeah, it is. Smoking on Jay Slater.
Not really smoking on him at all, but yeah.
Okay.
No. If you say so. Actually saying how sad the whole thing was, to be fair.
You need to get rid of the illegal thinnies.
We're not going to bring racism
No.
into this, thank you very much indeed.
We don't condone with racism, so keep that to yourself.
The world is a clusterfuck. Okay, fair enough.
Thank you, Streetwise. Streetwise, keep an eye on these people.
And it's your girl Destiny. I was saying hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello to Evil Palak. Welcome to the stream.
Live
nice to have you on board.
Yep.
That's always good.
It's good that we're seeing new faces as well. We've got 21 people watching. Ask us questions, you know, we'll answer it 100% honestly.
Yeah.
You know, any questions you've got in mind, don't be afraid to say, tell us, we'll answer it straight away. You know, check out our channel.
So yeah, Monday we'll have a live stream on the way down to Heathrow.
Racism question mark.
Yeah, we don't do racism here. For anyone who has watched the live stream from Monday, you would have seen a very long monologue where I quoted the type of person that we still really aim to be. For those of you who don't know, that would of course be Toby Brown, aka Tobe Jizzle from the Sidemen. And basically, like, he's a phenomenal guy. I mean,
he's a lovely lad.
Literally been named again in the description of this one. He's phenomenal, so it's all good. How's the UK? The UK isn't too great, to be fair. At the moment, things are going really, really bad. And
okay, yo, we'll see in 10 years.
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Gary. Hello, Royal.
Hey, Gary's back, and viral news as well. Hello to you.
I mean, UK's alright. I think it's just a protest, you know. It's just getting out of hand now, and it needs to stop.
Yeah, there's no need for it.
Obviously.
I mean, thankfully, we had a peaceful one in Northampton, which was completely anti-racism, which is phenomenal. It's really great to see so many people in the community coming together and actually like being like decent with each other. As we saw on Monday, like, we're in 2024. There's no reason to be like homophobic. There's no need to be transphobic. There's no need to be like, just stop war. Yeah, stop war. Love life. Stop war. There's no reason for it, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, there's so many decent people in the world, and unfortunately there's a lot of like masked, or people that are masked underneath like so-called Islamic extremists and all this sort of thing. But you can't tarnish an entire religion purely because you have a few extremists. Like that sort of there's no point for that in life, you know? We need to literally like acknowledge that, yep, there are people that do try and undermine everyone else. There are people who try to change people's lives and those sort of stuff, but the reality is we need to do whatever we can to rise above that and literally point people in the right direction.
Exactly.
You know, and my theory is, you know, at the end of the day, like, we are in a multicultural society, both in this country and across the world, yeah, across the globe. Every country you go to, you'll always find multicultural society.
Texas don't have these problems. We all have guns. No one's gonna rob us or hurt us.
You see, I'm glad we don't have guns in this country. No disrespect to like countries that do have that. But if we had that here,
guns,
it would
be high, wouldn't it?
It's unthinkable. Imagine? Absolutely unthinkable.
Well, we've got think about how like big the crime rate is in London.
My childhood best friend was Muslim, and she was the nicer one of the. Yeah, this is the thing. Everyone turns around and goes, "Oh yeah, all Muslims are bad. We should get rid of all of them." Why? Why should we?
No, exactly.
You know, a friend of my sister's turned around last night and literally said, "If you go to an Indian restaurant, how attentive are those people? How much are they like? Literally, will bend over backwards to do whatever they can for you. Yeah, if they can do it in an Indian restaurant, why can't they do it in like, okay, McDonald's, KFC, or like, you know, other places? Yeah, the only place you get close to that is maybe like if you go Weatherspoons. Yeah, now we've got a Weatherspoons challenge coming up like in October, where that should be quite a good time for all of you guys to actually watch that, you know, to watch that challenge that's going all across the UK. And it'd be good as well to see like how different parts of the country respond to different things, you know, whether it be from a production side of things to see how attentive they are to us, or even just show how they do stuff in different parts of the country for you guys to see, or even if there's like a difference in food and this sort of malarkey, you know what I'm saying?
We've still got that trip to the sunset, haven't we? We've got a race from.
Oh, that's been and gone now. We're
Oh, is it?
That's wait till next year to see that one.
What?
Yeah, we missed that one.
Loads
yeah.
of exciting content for you guys.
But honestly, like literally, like it was only 4 months ago we welcomed 61 subscribers. We're now on 196, guys, and that could have even gone up by the fact we've got 6 likes on this video. Yeah, that could have gone up right now. I mean, if you want to check for us, you can see how many we're now on. But like literally, to only have had 61 4 months ago and now have 196. Like you guys are helping this channel so much, and I could not thank you enough.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a Muslim, and what's your time over there? So it's currently 10 to 1 in the morning here, and guess what? We are really, really happy.
Not 197. We've got up by one subscriber.
Happy days. That's still cool.
Sorry,
but yeah, it's 10 to 1 in the morning here, and you know what? I'm ecstatic to have you on our live stream tonight. There's no hate here at all.
No.
Everything but love.
It's all good until it happens to you.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, at the end of the day, you know, our country's on its arse right now. Like, there's no two ways about it, right? We've got a really crap government at the moment who are cutting pensioners' cold weather payments, and you know, literally bringing the country to its arse. And that's one of the main reasons we've got these riots and stuff in the UK right now.
Is it actually that bad right now at the moment? Yeah, it's
Danny,
horrendous, man.
It's worse than bad.
Look at the protest. What's been going on? Obviously, the police cars have been getting burned. You know,
and unfortunately, everyone goes, "Oh yeah, it's because of the immigrants. It's because of this, that, and the other," trying to turn it into like a racism type of thing. Why does everything have to be turned into racism? You know, why can it never, like, a lot of these people were born in this country, therefore that's not racist because they are British and they are here. Yeah, they have every right to be here. They were born in this country, and even if they weren't, if they're coming here for a better life, good for them. You know, and if they're being treated badly because what people in society view them as being a troublemaker, why? Yeah, why are they a troublemaker? Literally, there is never any reason for anyone to turn around and go, "You shouldn't be here," but you should be. And you know, sometimes people that come over here on a boat or illegally or whatever, generally are thankful to the fact that we've given up our country, and the fact that they've been given a home over here, and the fact they're getting money from the government for being here. They're thankful to that, and they do whatever they can to fit in with society. Yeah? So how dare people turn around and go, "Oh, you shouldn't be here"? Fuck off. Yes, they should be.
Facts.
Yeah? A lot of those immigrants are generally nicer than the people that are born here anyway, because they get over entitled and think they're entitled to everything.
Agreed.
No, not a chance.
You're speaking facts.
You know? Gomez, I hope you have a safe day as well, my friend, and we will stay safe. Do not worry.
Where's everyone from anyway? We know where obviously Streetwise is from, but yeah, Gomez.
Danny's from Sydney in Australia, so fair play to you, bro. But yeah, Gomez, where are you from? And Evil Palak, welcome to you.
That's not real, surely.
No.
Trying to get these videos of the riots.
But yeah, some of the riots have been horrendous. I mean, they've been in There's one planned for the 17th of
Can't see it.
17th of this month in Birmingham, which apparently is going to be huge. There's been protests in Leeds, in Manchester. Oh, disco. There's a
Popcorn emoji.
but no, generally, like, obviously, this is why I make such a big thing about Toby Brown. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you may have no idea who he is. If you've ever watched a Sidemen video, you will know exactly who Toby Brown is. Yeah, if you've ever seen the video about Blue, the young girl from Australia who was fighting cancer, you will see how that guy broke into tears.
I only really
Right.
watched the Sidemen.
You need to start watching him, man, because honestly, that guy is humanity, like, personified. Such an amazing bloke. And yeah, I'll pick that man up until the cows come home, because he's just literally signifies what's great about this country.
Kind-hearted, isn't he?
100%. 100%. You know, so honestly, massive big up to that. But let's move on to a completely different subject. So we've obviously done, you know, the massive thank you to all of our viewers. You guys are amazing. I still can't believe we've had over 6,500 views in regards to Jay Slater. That's just phenomenal. Thank you very much indeed.
Mind-blowing.
And was not a figure I was ever expecting to get on those videos regarding him at all. You know, and obviously, just the number of subs we've now got. Like, thank you all so much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You know, like, I'll be completely humble. I'm not going to go, oh yeah, we need more. No, do you
No.
know what? Thank you.
We're happy to
For
stay.
every
Yeah,
single person who's pressed that subscribe button, I love you. Thank you very much indeed. I genuinely appreciate all of you.
exactly.
You know, to our moderator, thank you very much indeed, as Streetwise, aka Danny. We've also got Ben, who is also known as Right Wildlife. He's another moderator of ours. You know, a massive thank you to him. Anyone that does any you know, writes any scripts for the channel. Obviously for Taylor, who does remarkable camera work.
Thank you, man.
And just all of you for tuning in to, like, every video, and, like, you know, you watch it, comment on it, share it, and whatever else. Massive thank you to all of you.
But it's not at background. I mean, car back glass.
Yeah, because it's 10 to 1 in the morning, my friend, or 5 to 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it is, like, basically, like, 0:55 over here, so it's going to be dark.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, we'd like to say again that obviously, again, like what Mackenzie says, we never knew. Well, we didn't know it was going to get that many views on the Jay Slater video.
No.
We're so used to getting like 40 views a video, like 200 something. But when that popped off, we thought, you know, we'll come here and say thank you very much, and we'll keep on saying thank you to you guys. You know.
At the end of the day, it's all about being humble, guys.
Mhm.
You know, because at the end of the day, like, you're only ever as good. Like, for example, when I do like live entertainment, yeah, you're only ever as good as your last show. So you could perform to 2,500 people, but if it's an absolute flop, guess what? You ain't going to get nowhere. You know, we have got a new member of the crew joining us in October. A lovely lady called Melinda Lozinger. She's currently on trying to sort out her visa to get over, or her right to work from Guernsey to here. So that's going to be amazing. Evil Palak. It is 10 p.m. That's cute. It's not 10 p.m. here because it is coming up to 2 a.m. over here in the UK. So where are you from? If it's 10 p.m., you're clearly somewhere in the States, I'm guessing, because you're
Might be America.
clearly behind us. Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, but thank you for joining in, and thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Danny, are you still around, my friend, or have you popped off? Or are you just like?
I'm just trying to think what else ideas we've got, you know. To
But
help.
I want to know as well, like, if there's any like podcasts that you guys watch or listen to or tune into, whether it be on Spotify or wherever.
I am, mate, just listening.
Oh, good man. Happy days. Thank you. Yeah, any podcasts that you guys may listen to or watch on YouTube or listen to on Spotify or whatever, or wherever you guys get your podcast from. Are there any that really, like, I don't know, you tune into religiously every week? There's two that I check in on a weekly basis with.
What's that?
So it's the What's Good podcast with Simon Mintoff and the Sidemen and Randy, or Randolph. And the other one is Help I Sexted My Boss with Jordan North and William Hanson.
Never heard of it.
Absolutely hysterical.
Sounds funny.
And if you do watch it, you'll know exactly what I mean when I go, Wender, can I borrow your potato peeler? If you want to be that noises, by the way, it's just stressful. It's a
I
metal.
was thinking what that
It's
was.
a metal stress ball. So if you ever see me with this thing, I'm either stressed, pissed off, or just a little bit anxious. Tonight, I'm all three. So yeah. But no, honestly, we couldn't do any of the stuff that we do without you guys.
No,
Obviously,
exactly.
like, we're not a monetized account right now, so there's no worries of, like, you know, monetization, etc., etc. You'll notice that part of the live stream that was cut out on Monday for certain countries, due to the fact that the song we had in the background was banned in those countries, and we got a copyright strike for. So it had to be cut out, especially if you're listening or watching in Russia right now. Apparently, Meatloaf is not allowed to be on YouTube in Russia, so that had to be cut out.
I'm still confused that we're technically worldwide, man.
I mean, when you go live online, you are literally on, like, it's the same on Facebook, it's the same everywhere.
Really? And bye for now, man.
You take care.
See you later. Look after yourself.
And have a great day over there. Well, have a great night over in the States. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, honestly, Danny, yeah, I've got a copyright warning due to the fact that in Russia they can't be listening to Bat Out of Hell from Meatloaf, which is insane. Apparently it wasn't an actual copyright strike, but part of that video had to be muted for our Russian viewers. I wasn't even aware there was that many people in Russia that actually watched this, but going by the analytics, 0.8% of our viewers that day came from Russia. So needless to say, that had to be cut, which is crazy.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Help Us Sexy My Boss is a phenomenal podcast to check out. You seem happy?
Oh, I was for a split second.
Yeah, it's all good.
Where's
So the most, on analytics alone, the most viewers come from obviously the UK, followed by, it's normally a toss-up. So on shorts, it goes the UK, Ireland, and then the United States. On main features, it goes UK, United States, Germany, Ireland, and Australia. So Australia features between fourth and fifth on the analytics, like geographically, which is pretty mad. What is really sad though, roughly about 96% of all viewers, 9 times out of 10, are not unsubscribed. So 98% of our viewers on all of our, like, shorts, lives, and even features are not subscribed to this channel. So 98 times out of 100, like, only 1.2% of people that actually watch our material are actually subscribed to the channel.
it's crazy?
So if you guys can change that, if you guys want to, like, you know, get those numbers the other way around, please feel free to
be
do
more
so.
than grateful. And everyone, what?
Danny, yes, you have got to get the Australians up there, really. So if we can try and get them into, like, second or third position, that'd be amazing. But there's only one way you can do that: like, share all of our content.
Yeah.
And watch, obviously, watch, like, and share our content. And you must have quite a few people out there in Australia who can, like, boost up those ratings.
True, right.
I mean, if we have to go to Australia, you know, and actually do a live view, then there's a hardship. Then, you know, we really don't want to have to do that. You know, like, yes, we do. So, I might have a sneaky little chat with British
What's
Airways.
up? You good?
What's
Laffy?
that? Laffy, I swear you've been a viewer before, and I swear you're a subscriber, so welcome back to our channel. I remember seeing your name before, so yeah, all good to see you back.
What's cracking?
Just remind us where you're from.
Mackenzie, where do you see yourself in 2 years from now?
Dead.
Nice. What do you think you'll accomplish within the 2 years?
Dude, I know you always do watch from the whole way through, Danny, and I completely appreciate you for doing so. Like, honestly.
Yeah, he's on it, isn't he? Like, every time we're on live, it's there.
Yep, I don't want to sound like a cliche. I don't want to sound like anything short of, like, genuine. But honestly, I genuinely appreciate. Well, we both appreciate the fact that you're always
hand on heart, man.
on it.
Of course we do.
Really do appreciate that. So thank you very much indeed.
Yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, Laffy, let us know what you're up to. It's great to have you on board. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, just to recap, obviously Monday I will do a live stream on the way down to Heathrow. I am that one who said, "Did you raise your assistant's salary?" No. Do you know why I didn't raise the assistant salaries? We do all of this out of love. But he is a phenomenal cameraman, right? You know, he does an incredible job.
Thank you.
So, yeah. But once we are monetized, I can assure you, like, he will be getting a decent salary. I can absolutely guarantee that one. 110%. All of the staff will be getting paid at that point. Whether that be from
It's kind of weird though, isn't it? 'Cause obviously with the videos, obviously I was off work for a while when someone took my, you know, space.
Yep.
So like the Scotland one, that weren't me. You know, a few of them that weren't me.
But you were still named in our credits because you're still part of the team.
Yes.
So even though you weren't there physically, like, this is the difference between me and other like content creators. Yeah, I believe in giving my staff and like my crew the biggest shout out. Yeah, because I couldn't do half the stuff that I do without the team behind me. You know what I'm saying? So without my camera people, or without like, you know, without all those guys in the background, half of the videos that get put online would not get done. So they deserve as much creditation on the on the closing credits than as I do. Yeah, because realistically, without them, there's no video.
It's both of them are kind of a hard job, you know, because obviously Mackenzie's got to, you know, say it, you know, he's got so much stuff to say on camera. Obviously, it's more pressure on him because there's so many takes. He's got to say so much things. All I've got to do is hold the camera. So we've both got to take, like, you know, respect each other's work. You must open a live on Twitch. I think you can stream in both.
I don't have Twitch.
Yeah, I don't have Twitch.
I don't have a Twitch account. And to be fair, I prefer using YouTube, you know, because like we reach, I personally think you reach a much higher audience. And realistically, like, I've seen so many people on their, pardon me, on their Twitch streams and stuff, and the comments go so rapid. I'm like, I couldn't keep up with them. It's hard enough for this sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, genuinely, like, honestly, you guys make this channel. I don't think you guys understand that, yeah? Because if we didn't have the viewers and the subscribers and like didn't see the analytics going up on like a week by week or month by month basis, we would have thrown a knife in like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now, granted, there was a long time within the first year of this channel where like not much content was posted, but that was due to like transport issues and all this sort of malarkey. You know, I mean, we couldn't get to certain places or certain places quick enough. That's not an issue now. You know, we can cover the entire country like week by week.
I think what is crazy is before we actually started going live, me and Mackenzie sat in the car and I think we was on like 60 or 70. We weren't on live. Me and you was checking, you know, how many subscribers. Now we're on 196. So stuff's progressed.
Yeah.
So we are grateful.
100%. 100%.
You anywhere nice? Like we're just at Wellingborough, really. You know.
No, we're just sat at a shitty pub. Oh, for fuck's sake, these speech fags are shot.
I think we froze.
We have.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Good question. Yeah, your facts of what's going on. That's twice now.
I know. You get dodgy back occasionally.
Mate, that's actually creepy, isn't it?
Hang on.
There you go. Have you seen the news? No, we haven't. Wait, have you seen the news today?
No.
What's going on with the news? If it's about the riots, yeah, I've seen that.
And if it's about Hugh Edwards, I've seen that too. That was pretty mad, to be fair. So, never good when you have, yeah. Ukraine escalates around Russia. Okay, what? So they're trying to, what, they're just escalating the war against the Russians.
Is that still going on?
Of course it's still going on.
I haven't even
And
caught up.
you know what? Damn fucking straight as well, because realistically, like, you know, Russia are trying to take, like, Ukraine's country away from them.
Facts. I totally agree.
Fuck off.
I'm on
Like,
the Ukraine side.
That belongs to Ukraine.
Yeah, 100%.
Too
I
right
agree.
they fight for their own country. Do you know what? They've done a fucking stunning
Didn't
job so
Russia
far.
start the war with
Yeah,
Ukraine?
of course they did.
And now they're obviously getting outnumbered, aren't they now? I don't know if that's true.
But, no.
7 likes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
100%. It's just a sad world we live in, you know. We all have to fight for freedom, you know. Different countries have to fight for, like, land, you know. Everyone fights over money. Why can't it just be a nice, peaceful world? We only have one life. Why live in fear?
Because the worrying thing is, and the most worrying thing right now is, the fact we are literally on the brink of World War III is absolutely terrifying. And I'm not going to beat around the bush and go, oh yeah, I've had my life. No, it's terrifying, guys. Like, literally, it's not going to take a lot in the, especially the current political unrest in this country. It ain't going to take a lot for World War III to be kicked off. And that is a fucking terrifying, like, place to be in. Yeah, because at the end of the day, who wants a world war?
No one.
You know, I mean, yeah, granted, obviously America's an ally of us. We've got, NATO, we've got the United Nations. Obviously, Australia is a massive, like, contributor to us as well, and they protect us no end, and that's phenomenal. But it's terrifying. They're losing. That's the truth. I don't know why they are fighting. I am not with anyone. I mean, they're fighting to protect their country.
They are.
Yeah, like, and quite rightly too. Like, I don't know, let's say for argument's sake, the French suddenly, like, try to invade, like, England, for example, yeah? We ain't going to bend over backwards and say, yeah, cool, like, just take a nice little chunk of land and claim it as your own. Of course we ain't going to do that. Yeah, I mean, the Channel Islands, Jersey and Guernsey, where Melinda Lozinger comes from, yeah? Like, she lives in Guernsey. She's closer to France than she's is to England, but they're still, like, the Channel Islands are still part of the United Kingdom.
Do you actually think that Vladimir's actually got a bomb that can take out the whole world from underwater?
Not one bomb, he's got hundreds of said bombs.
And it can actually end the whole world?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Vladimir Putin is a very dangerous man. My family and I lived through the war. As you know, I am from Iraq.
Oh, bless. Iraq's dangerous.
It was a very, yeah.
It's probably one of the most dangerous places now, isn't it?
Not so much now.
Is that where ISIS is?
There's no fight in there anymore, but it's not great.
Is ISIS up there? If Russia lose, we all lose, though, because he will use the red button. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And this is what scared me, because there's conspiracy, there's rumours. I don't know if it's actually underwater.
He's got stuff everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
Vladimir Putin is a very, 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 very dangerous man.
Is he one of the most dangerous men in the world?
Well, he's dying anyway, so what's he got to lose? Fuck all. The world will not end, don't worry.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? I mean, we all know what Vladimir Putin's
Life
like.
as we know it potentially could. Purely if that red button was pressed, because let's face it, nuclear war will change the world as we know it. However, no, like, it's not going to suddenly implode on itself and, like, that'll be the end of it, you know what I mean? But the other problem as well is, like, human nature in its entirety, like, we're messing up this world. Like, we're doing too much shit.
Needs taken out.
Yeah. Problem is, he's so badly protected. I don't think that's going to happen.
He's the most protected man, isn't he?
He's a heavily protected man. And that is quite worrying.
So if we did kill Vladimir, how would the world turn out to be like?
Well, it depends who comes in next.
Good point.
But obviously, the saddest thing is 98% of the people in Russia don't want the war. Like, they're completely against the war between Russia and the Ukraine. And that's people that live there. They don't want that to be happening. They're quite happy to live, like, in harmony with their neighbours. But, unfortunately, because of this war, like, so many brands and restaurants, etc., pulled out of Russia, affecting their way of life. I mean, I think it's still a case where a lot of cities in Russia can't even get proper internet access.
Think about how many kids and civilians are dying because of this. It's disgusting.
It's wrong. It's so wrong.
I know how the world ends. Everything is in the quadrant. I am not afraid. No, I've got to, I used to be afraid of dying, but now it is what it is, isn't it? Like, we're all going to die eventually, so,
yeah.
Don't be afraid of the nuclear war.
I mean, that's easier said than done, to be perfectly frank with you. It's a very scary prospect, Obviously, none of us that are alive today have been through a world war before. World War II happened and ended back in the 1940s. And, none of us were alive during that period. And obviously none of us are alive, I don't think there's many, if any, survivors now from World War One, from like 1914 to 1980. I mean, it'd be a miracle if there was still someone alive from that period. But yeah, it's just it's a horrendous situation to be in. And I agree with you, Danny. The wrong people are in power. 110%. You know, like Keir Starmer here in the UK is doing an absolute bullshit job. But then who's going to take over from him? Fucking God only knows.
Wrong people in power.
You know, I, know obviously Joe Biden for America. Like, he's not going to be in power much longer. I don't know who's going to take over from him. It's just, yeah, it's shit.
If you hear the shot, it means it didn't hit you. So keep fighting. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, and that is a very, 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 very strong
point.
Strong point.
Yeah.
And delighted you lived and survived through what must have been a horrendous time.
Bless him.
You know, and we're glad you're still here.
Yeah, 100%. We're glad that you're still alive, you're healthy. Obviously, you're going to get flashbacks of you being upset, but we're here to help you, man.
Definitely.
Biden is weakening America.
100%.
Yeah, 100.
100%.
No one likes him.
I mean, bless him. I mean, he's an old bloke. Yeah, we all know that. We've all seen the videos of him walking onto that stage and then straight past the podium because he had no idea what was going on. You know what I mean?
I think Obama was the best president for him.
Obama was brilliant.
Yeah,
but even Donald Trump was good. As controversial as that might be, Donald Trump said he's going to do something. Guess what? He did it.
Apart from the wall.
He put up that wall. I mean, it was a flimsy fucking wall, but he put the fucker up there. Yeah, clearly that was a controversial comment because it gone from 3 viewers down to 1. But guess what? He got shit done. Yeah, and we need someone in this country who's got a backbone to get shit done.
What's our Prime Minister doing about this?
Keir Starmer, fuck all. He's just destroying this country like one day at a time. As way, like from what things are currently going, it's bad. It's really bad.
Unreal.
Who's currently like Prime Minister over in Australia?
Good question.
Because I swear was it some John bloke? Can't remember his last name, but I remember seeing the photo of him at Capitol Hill in Australia. In a Papua New Guinea. There's a guy called definitely New Parliament House on, is it Anzac Parade in Canberra? Pretty sure that's right. The weirdest thing is I actually visited back in 98 both the old and new Parliament House in Canberra, and the differences between the two was incredible.
100%.
Mental. I think Putin is a smart person. Have you seen the taxes? Because of Biden, everything has gone up. It's the same here in the UK though. Like literally, courtesy of Rishi Sunak, he then started like pumping up prices and all this sort of stuff and made our cost of living ridiculous. And Keir Starmer has not done much to kind of counteract that and change it, which again is a bullshit situation to be in. 110%. Anthony Albanese. Where did I get John from? Was he one of the last ones possibly? But yeah. What's he like as a Prime Minister? Is he good? Is he decent? I ain't got a clue.
I'll just hopefully all this stops in the UK, man.
It's not going to stop for a while. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets
Really?
better. Oh hell yeah, man! It's going to get a lot worse.
How? What could possibly be worse?
Just you watch. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Prices will continue to go up. Taxes will go up and all that sort of thing.
Top bloke, mate.
Oh, there you go then.
So tax is going to be higher, and
I mean, they're trying to raise taxes already. Cutting like social health benefits and that sort of stuff. Dude, at the end of the day, like as I've always said, whether it be on a live stream, in real life or whatever, an opinion can never be wrong because that is your opinion. Yeah, if you turn around and go, oh yeah, my opinion is fact, no, because that is your opinion.
They just want to support Israel and Ukraine by raising taxes. You should open an investigation on that. So sad. Yeah,
we might do some investigations on that and do a feature video on that in the near future.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a feature-length real story into the disappearance of Jay Slater because it's not quite as clear-cut as it was going on. As I said, an inquest was opened here in the UK yesterday into how he died. But yeah, You go and make yourself a drink, Danny. Like, you know, I'm not gonna let you flipping like dehydrate and waste away to nothing.
I think we're going to be doing like how racism needs to stop.
Yeah, but definitely,
That we need to make a video on that. That needs to be done.
definitely doing a
We're
humanitarian.
going to do, obviously, when we find out what actually happened to Jay Slater, we're definitely going to be covering that.
So we'll be doing the real story behind that anyway, into his disappearance, because the amount of people that still believe like he died from a fall from height, bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's be coming up probably in the next week, I reckon. And there's a couple of other things that have been pre-recorded that are going to be uploaded in the next coming days as well. The world is wired.
Is it weird or wired?
To be fair, either one's correct, because yeah, it is wired. And I'm not being funny, right? The amount of people that turn around and say like, you know, we're living in a simulation and all this kind of malarkey. Do you know what? I actually agree with that shit.
Do ya?
Well, come on, like so much stuff, like just seems to happen.
Do you think we're getting controlled by people,
Oh,
obviously like aliens and shit like that?
Well, I wouldn't
they're
say-
controlling us.
I wouldn't say aliens, but there's definitely something out there controlling everything, because someone knows what the fuck's going on. You know, I mean, if you go down the religious route, for example, obviously our friend here is, you know, obviously reads the Quran and stuff, so would be, I think, Muslim. Fair play to you. But if you come from the Christian side of things, like, God knows everything. He knows your next move. He knows.
Yeah, 100%.
He knows when you're going to say something. He knows what you're going to do, etc., etc. So your life is planned out before your eyes anyway.
Crazy.
You know, and let's face it, you got good versus evil.
Yeah, exactly. I do think there is a God out there. 100 years ago, gay was illegal. Now look.
I mean, that's true. Thing is, though, it's weird because in certain countries, like for example, Saudi Arabia, yeah, Dubai. I couldn't go to Dubai, like, with a guy as a partner and walk out of there alive, yeah, or even certain African countries. It couldn't happen, because in certain parts of the world it is still very much illegal. Whereas potentially I could go to Canal Street next week in Manchester, pull a bloke, and no one's going to bat an eyelid, yeah, because guess what? It's completely like legal and accepted here in the UK. But then again, it's only been in the last 15 years or so that gay marriage has been allowed over here. You know, and of course, who was the first person to get themselves a gay marriage? Like Elton John, right? But then again, why is it called gay marriage? Why can't it just be called marriage?
That's
why have you got to put the word gay in front of it?
You don't need to. You don't have to do that.
Love is love, regardless of whether it's two men, two women, like a man and a woman, or a man and a frying pan.
What I don't get is obviously I'm straight. What I don't get when two guys are dating, it's they're gay, blah blah blah. That's disgusting. But when two girls are dating, it's different. Oh, lesbians, blah blah. What's the difference between two gay guys and two lesbians? They're both gay.
Because guys who turn around and go that being gay is disgusting, 9 times out of 10 are insecure in their own like sexuality and stuff, yeah. Whereas two girls together, like lesing it up, for example, is so many guys.
But that's not fair on gay people. You know, I think just because they're gay doesn't mean you have to criticise or judge them, because it makes them down in themselves.
Yeah,
it's bullying.
It doesn't though, because you know, like, okay, 15 years ago, yeah, that sort of thing would get to me, right? But nowadays, for example, like...
But you've got a strong mindset. There's people out there who are gay who haven't...
It's not even that, because you get to a point of going, right, you know what, that's your opinion. You know, if you really want to turn around to me and go, like, the way I live my life, or the way that I, like, you know, have my relationships is wrong, guess what? That's on you, yeah? But that doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong, right? If I walked up to a straight couple and meant, you're disgusting, you're wrong, and you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, then yeah, that's completely wrong, because I'm belittling them and going, you're wrong, you're out of order, blah blah blah. I'm right. No. Yeah. We're in 2024, guys. Yeah. Love is love. Right. Life is life. It makes no difference in any way, shape, or form which way you swing, one way or the other. Right. I don't care what team you back for, and if people keep fucking Snapchatting me when I'm on a fucking live stream, heads are gonna roll. Right. But genuinely, I don't care what team you back for. Right. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. Yeah, you keep yourself to yourself. You let me live my life my way, and guess what? I'm a happy man.
Exactly.
Right? You start telling me what I'm doing is wrong, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, because there is nothing wrong with the way you live your life.
No.
If you try and force it on other people, so for example, I turn around to everyone and go, right, you cannot subscribe to my channel unless you are gay, unless you are bi, unless you're transgender, or unless you're a lesbian, or you're Christian, or whatever other stupid letters want to come out after the LGBTQ, yeah? Like, you know, if you get to that point and go, right, this cannot happen, guess what? I expect my subscribers to go from whatever number they are now down to like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because that is wrong.
It is.
I've got no right or no power to go, you must live your life a certain way. Yeah? We can try and direct people in a certain way and go, right, this is the situation, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, my way of living is no different to someone else's, and I've got no reason to turn around and say that I'm right, you're wrong, or vice versa.
I totally agree.
If you look at it from another point, this makes people less in the world, and this harms society in general. This is why the Quran forbade this. But again, that is how things have been done, like for people who follow the Quran, yeah. And if the Quran turns around and says that it's wrong and whatever, I mean, it's not even really accepted in the Bible, for example. I have to come at things from a Christian point of view because that's how I've been brought up, right? And that's the way I've had to live my life. And I've had to accept the fact that, guess what? Okay, what I'm doing is apparently, or the way I live my life is apparently against the Bible, right? However, I have spoken to so many priests or vicars or whatever over the years, yeah, and I'm like, listen, I struggle with my faith and my sexuality at the same time. But guess what? I was even told by a vicar never to try and be something that you're not, yeah, because that's even worse to try and live a fraudulent way, right? And granted, like, almost every single piece of religious scripture, whether it comes from Hebrew, whether it comes from Christianity, whether it comes from like Catholicism, whether it comes from Sikhism, Buddhism, or whatever, almost every single one turns around and says that being gay is wrong, right? Now, that's how it was 2,000 years ago, yeah? But my question has always been the same to every single vicar, and I'm not trying, like, I used to use this as a joke on stage in comedy, yeah? If it is so wrong, how come then every single story about Jesus, for example, always states that he was followed in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights by 12 disciples? These 12 disciples were all men. Are you telling me for 40 days and for 40 nights they had no inclination to like get a little bit jiggy? I'm just putting that out there.
The Matrix wants to reduce people, lol. I think that's true.
Now, this is where things like COVID come into consideration, yeah? Now, for anyone who tries to turn around and tell me that COVID only came into existence because someone in China ate a bat or whatever,
that's bull,
right?
I don't believe that.
I'm like, have a word with yourself. By the way, welcome back, Danny.
Hello.
However, when you then come to like realization that it started in an area of China where there's a humongous laboratory that dabbles in like infectious diseases and all this sort of malarkey, then you start questioning, okay then, well, quite clearly there was an infectious disease that somehow managed to leak itself out of that building, out of that facility, and starts to like damage people or starts to infect people. Unfortunately, at that point, people get onto an aircraft and think, oh yeah, I'm a bit sick or whatever, but I'm okay to fly. Go to different areas, infect people in another area, and guess what? Before you know it, we had a global pandemic like we had back in 2020, and the whole world gets locked down, right? Granted, some places got locked down quicker than others, which is why, like, New Zealand only had 12 deaths, whereas other places ended up getting, like, thousands upon thousands of deaths because we didn't lock down our borders fast enough, mentioning no names, United Kingdom, right? At the end of the day, like, that is the whole point of the Matrix, yeah? That was why people were sitting there going, oh, this is a man-made disease. Yes, it was. And the fact you can guarantee it was a man-made disease was also the fact that they came out with a so-called injection, yeah, to take it away as quickly as it started, right? Normally, like, most injections or like cures for things end up taking years and years and years. Take a look at cancer. That's been around for thousands of years. Have we got an absolute guaranteed cure for cancer as we speak
I
right
think
now.
we have.
No, we don't. And the reason why we don't is because cancer is a naturally born disease which every single person carries, and it's only up to the body to decide whether that part of the cell or cells are going to mutate into that disease. With that happening, it makes it very, very difficult to make an actual antibody and or cure for that. Hence why Cancer Research UK has been going for over 150 years. Right? It didn't take them 150 years to get a cure for COVID, though, did it? Right? Didn't take them that long at all. Why? Because they knew what went into the actual making of that in the first place. They knew the different strains that had to be put together. Right? So all they had to do was reverse those strains and go, bam, this injection's going to cure that thing. Guess what? Ta-da! A lot of people actually ended up feeling better as a result of that. So there you go.
Right, Mackenzie, I need to ask you about something.
Hang on a second.
I think we do, but they makes too much money from it. That's what I was saying. I think there is a cure for cancer because I've seen it on everywhere, but they charge so much money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking probably millions. I don't know,
But the thing
hundreds
is
of
as well,
thousands, millions.
obviously Cancer Research UK is a charity.
My
The
mum
amount
died
of
from it.
money-
I hate cancer.
I
I'm
hate
sorry.
cancer too.
Rest in peace to your mum, man. You know, my
100%.
mum passed away as well. Obviously not from that, but I can relate to that, man.
But no, Cancer Research UK is a charity,
Mhm.
same as the RSPCA and all this sort of malarkey, right? And yeah, they make millions upon millions of pounds every single year in profit, yeah? And so even if there is a cure for cancer,
Yeah.
they're not going to turn around and go, hey guys, guess what? We've got this cure for cancer, because why? Guess what? If there's suddenly a cure, we're all going to stop donating.
But I think the reason why they keep it a secret is because obviously who can afford millions for an injection for cancer? Celebrities.
Well, no, it's not even the case of that. The reason why they won't tell everyone is because that funding's going to suddenly stop. And then you've got thousands upon thousands of people out of a job.
True.
You know?
This is chemotherapy.
Chemotherapy, radiotherapy, those sort of things do work in.
Can you tell me if any royal has died from cancer? Oh, good question.
Now, that's an interesting one, because if you look back at Queen Elizabeth, rest in peace to her.
Rest in peace.
She actually allegedly had she was actually riddled with cancer at the point of her passing, as confirmed after her death.
Damn.
And that's also why she looked so poorly and so ill on the final photos taken of her when she said goodbye to Boris Johnson and introduced Liz Truss as new PM here in the UK, up in Balmoral, which was her preferred castle of choice anyway, to be away from away from prying eyes in the public, etc. And why allegedly she chose that castle as her place to die over Windsor, where she had been living for many years with Prince Philip. And yeah, it's actually been rumoured that that's what killed her. I hope that's not the case, but she did look really, really, really frail and poorly when she did have those last photos taken. And if you look again at the state of her hands, literally 2 days before she died, when she did that last audience for the PM, she wasn't a well lady. You know, even at 96 years old, apparently, yeah, she was riddled, absolutely riddled with cancer. And by all accounts at the moment, obviously we've got this whole controversy at the moment regarding Prince Charles allegedly having prostate cancer, and also Princess Catherine also having having cancer as well, or having preventative treatment for cancer.
That's sad, man, and I think the king does too.
It has been confirmed that yes, he has got prostate cancer, and apparently only has 2 years to live. If that is the case, then in a way I feel really bad for him, you know, having to wait his entire life to get the throne, and then having it so short. But at the same time, again, whereas Queen Elizabeth, we had quite a distinct presence from her right up until the very end, we're not having the same thing when it comes to King Charles.
Laffy says, I respect you, man. When you talk and listen to others, you are really a great person.
I respect you, man. Honestly, thanks for asking, dude. I appreciate you.
I need to talk to you about something.
I appreciate that comment.
Who built the pyramids?
Even the camera guy is awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Everyone, tell me your opinion. Who built the pyramids in Egypt? Because there's no way a human is pushing blocks that big with so many pyramids.
Now, you say that, right? But if you actually take into consideration hieroglyphics and stuff that are actually etched onto the blocks inside of the pyramids, it actually turns out that ancient civilizations as we know them now, by all accounts, were actually far more advanced than we are to this day. And of course, as time's gone on, certain world disasters have happened, those sort of technologies and stuff have ended up being ceased, and as a result we've had to like literally start again from scratch.
Really?
Yeah. So as a result of that, it's actually been proven, and again, because of how
fuck cancer.
100%.
Don't believe aliens. Ooh.
But yeah, because of also like how geographically they're made, the fact that what you see on the surface is like an iceberg, you only see the tip of it, and there's a much bigger stuff all happening underneath the surface. There's been electricity or electrical pulses that have been picked up from around that area as well as the fact that they align with stars and planets and stuff at certain times of the year and all this sort of thing. It's a geographical movement, and it's one of those, again, obviously they are part of the like 7 wonders of the world, granted, but of course because of how in tune they are with the world, how they align with everything, how you can pick up like magnetic pulses and all this sort of stuff for like all points of the compass, etc. They're actually far more advanced, or would have been made from people like a civilization that's far more advanced than what we are today.
Okay.
And again, the hieroglyphics and stuff inside these places are so they're so incredibly detailed and shows a world far more advanced than what we even have today.
Mummies real.
Of course they're real. Of course they're real. Mummies are real people
They
that
are.
were literally
They
like,
are.
you know, embalmed and then laid to rest thousands upon thousands of years ago.
What's scary is only 5% of the ocean's been discovered. Do you reckon there's any prehistoric animals in the 95%
100%.
as a
100%.
What animals do you think exist in the 95% that hasn't been discovered?
Right. So, at the end of the day, yeah, we all know, for example, Danny's going to know this from being in Australia, crocodiles and alligators and stuff are related to prehistoric dinosaurs. You know, obviously you can tell just by looking at them how prehistoric they look. Turtles can live for over 300 years. Yeah, the massive big turtles and tortoises and stuff. So of course it's going to be like, you know, stuff out there we've not discovered. I mean, look at it. The Titanic, for example. Yeah, I know we keep banging on about it. It's obviously like it's a major disaster from 1912. Okay, granted in 2024, but that sits 2.5 miles below the surface of the water. Yeah, so that's sat right down. It's so dark down there, you won't even see it unless like the submarine you have on there's got lights, etc. Right. So without that being there, you're never going to know what is going to go around. And obviously, we're only going down 2.5 miles to go and see like the most famous shipwreck of all time, right? How many other shipwrecks are there underneath the water? How many plane wrecks are there under the water?
True.
How many of those get discovered on a daily basis? Next to none. Why? Because they're so far down. We don't have the stuff to go in there.
True. Did you know, this is a fact, that time people are stronger and live longer than us? Don't compare us to them. I think they used the boats.
Well, also at the same time, yeah, again, it like going back to the Bible and all this sort of stuff. Like, we're quite happy to turn around and say, like, you know, X person lived for 948 years. This person lived for 760 years. This person lived for 887 years. You're reading those numbers, like I think that's in Genesis of the Bible, yeah? You're reading those numbers, like, in that part of the Bible and going, yeah, all right then, of course, yeah? But again, they did live longer, yeah? At the end of the day, why did people stop living longer? Oh yeah, because the whole thing's to do with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, when evil then entered the world, right? So when that happened, like, obviously, you know, people are going to start dying, right? You know, of course that's going to happen, because people are then choosing evil over good. When you're doing so, you are going to get dragged down the wrong path. You are going to die. Do I believe in a heaven and a hell? Absolutely. Can I guarantee where they are? No.
No.
Right? But at the same time, right, there's got to be something more to life, people, because think about it, right? What would be the point on all of us being on Earth right here, right now, yeah? Living a life, like building a legacy or whatever, and doing whatever you can do, then just to get to the end of your mortal coil, and then just drop off and be like nothing, be floating around for ages and ages and ages, right? What would be the sense in that? What would be the point in that? There is no point. There is no sense, yeah? So there's got to be more out there. There's got to be more to do with that, right? Someone explained to me the other day, right? Obviously, a lot of you, I'm guessing, out of the 4 of you currently watching, would probably have experienced at some point in your life deja vu.
Yeah.
And the main reason for people like explaining away, for example, why babies come out like or are born crying, the reason for that is because obviously when you die, you're told like to go towards the light, yeah, or the light at the end of the tunnel, yeah. However, they also say that when you die, your entire life flashes before your very, very eyes, right? So you get to relive all moments, good and bad, all throughout your life at the end of your life, yeah. So apparently the reason why babies are born crying is because they've literally just watched their entire previous life, then they're being born all over again into a brand new world, yeah, because the light at the end of that tunnel is the delivery room that they're going to get born into. That's why they're crying, because they're just seeing their entire life of their old families and their whole life and this sort of stuff, and now they're being born again into like a new life. Yeah.
I was close to death twice.
Oh mate, well I'm
bless you,
absolutely
man.
delighted that you didn't die.
You're the chosen one by God then.
You know, and I'm delighted you didn't die, and I'm glad you're
still breathing.
You're still here, you're still with us, and you've basically gone fuck you to death. So
stay healthy, bruv.
Massive high five to you, bro. But yeah, so literally, just the one thing I love about these lives and stuff, yeah, because you never can guarantee or ever like preconceive which way like these live streams are going to go, because some of the things you guys come up with are absolutely phenomenal.
100%.
Have we got any new subs? Can I ask something? Of course you can. Go for it.
I'll look out for the subs in a sec. Give me a sec.
Ask whatever you like.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Don't need to, you don't need to ask us saying, can you ask us anything? Well, just feel free to say whatever you want.
I mean, technically, you have to just ask a question, because you said, can I ask you something? So there's the question straight away. But yeah, ask what you want. Man. Like, hit away.
Say whatever you want.
Just remember, no question's ever stupid.
Nope.
I mean, a question may be refused, but the reality is, like, yeah, no question is stupid.
I'm excited for this question now.
Yeah, me too. Hello to our new viewer. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Tonight. Appreciate you. At 1:41 on Saturday. Thank you very much indeed. Saturday the 9th. The 10th. Saturday the 10th.
Damn.
10th of August already. My birthday, ladies and gents, in 21 days. Oh,
happy birthday for them.
Yeah, 3 weeks today. My birthday. In fact, there we go. My birthday's in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks' time. What do my subscribers want to see me do on my birthday?
One day you have nothing to do. Read the... What does that say?
Read the Quran, you will not regret it. Okay.
Happily do that.
Quick question. Can I get the Quran printed in English? And if I can, where can I buy it from? I haven't seen the Olympics, no. To be fair, I don't actually watch much TV.
No.
To be perfectly frank with you, and by the time I get home and get to the end of the day and this sort of stuff, I very rarely ever get to a point of just wanting to catch up on that sort of thing. I check up on medal tables and that sort of malarkey, but realistically, do I watch the Olympics?
No. It's
So
not really my thing.
I watched them when they were here in the UK, just because I thought let's be a little bit nostalgic, but no, not really. Sorry.
No, of course, man.
I mean, I watched Tom Daley do the diving. I mean, maybe that's perverted or whatever, but there we go. Yes, there is an English version. I think it's free and it has been translated. Oh, cool.
Right,
you lot still got that bullshit TV license? Yes, we do. Do I have one?
No.
No. Why? Because I don't watch TV. I'd much rather watch things on YouTube and stuff and get you know, what's the highlights or this sort of thing, or
Let's check the
watch
subscribers.
the old dive in with old Tom Daly.
But this is what 197. This is what I'm saying to you guys.
That's
Look,
awesome.
4 days on this live we done, yeah, 387 views. 11 days, 405 views.
Yeah.
11 days, 206. Before that, see, look, we was only hitting 41, 130. So our views.
This is why you need to download the studio and actually get involved on that one.
TV is dying
day by day. It is, and the reason why that is because no one really gives a shit now for mainstream media, especially when you start having like, well, not conspiracies, but you have like issues, for example, like we have in the UK right now, whereby a certain well-respected newsreader ends up being charged with making, distributing, and being in possession of child pornography.
Disgusting.
And you're kind of reading that and going, well, why do we pay a BBC TV license? Yeah, is it literally to fund people's ridiculously high salaries so they can go around doing that sort of thing? No.
I use TV once a week, maybe. I'm the only one.
I mean, you're definitely not the only one. There are still millions of people, billions of people worldwide who still do watch TV. But a lot of people nowadays will go to like other streaming services. Like, I watch more Netflix than mainstream media. I watch a lot more on Instagram and YouTube and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll be honest, there are times whereby I'll sometimes watch stuff and be like, no, I think that's the wrong, and I'll question it. But in questioning it, you then get obviously answers to those questions and that sort of thing a lot quicker than what you would do than say like contacting mainstream media and being like, right, look, can you explain this or expand that, blah blah blah. Because 98 times out of 100 they won't get back to you.
True.
Or you have to do what I did when I was working alongside ITV, and you have to get your answers from your team or everything else, and then when you find that sort of stuff out, you then relay it and get yourself into a lot of trouble.
Just YouTube for me, mostly. My life revolves around YouTube.
Yeah.
It's always YouTube for me. Probably like 20 hours a day for me. It feels like it anyway. I love YouTube.
But it does make, you know, at the end of the day, you do get your answers a lot quicker.
You are great at explaining things.
Thank you very much.
It really is. It's clever.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, man, people tell you it right now you're clever because you are intelligent.
I mean, at no point there does it say you're clever or intelligent. It just says
People
you're great
tell
at
you.
explaining stuff.
I don't use YouTube that much. My life revolves around it.
Again, that's personal preferences.
Of course it is.
You know what I mean? And obviously, like, the difference is, I'm not clever or intelligent. I was just lucky enough to have a reasonably decent state school education, and the fact that I had an education in South London clearly put me in good stead for like the rest of my life. You know what I mean? But that doesn't make me intelligent. Like, am I academic? Absolutely not. Yeah. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I am a couple of days away from starting training with British Airways to be a trainee pilot or a first officer, right? Is that going to involve a lot of books? Yes. Is that going to involve a lot of reading? Yes. Is that going to involve a lot of exams and stuff? Absolutely. Am I shitting myself? Completely. But the end result's going to be, one, hopefully, what is that really annoying noise? Hopefully a decent career, and also hopefully it will end up being a decent career full of knowledge and everything else.
You're knowledgeable.
Thank you very much. But again, I'm only knowledgeable in things that I know about or things that I've researched or read up on and this sort of stuff, yeah? Like, for example, I could probably bore you to death with like how you would configure a plane, for example, to land at like on a certain runway in Heathrow in normal weather, then in stormy weather, then again in like windy weather, for example, because every single time you've got to do it slightly different. You know what I'm saying? So, but how do I know all that shit? Because I've been brought up around aviation since I was 7 years old. Yeah. And then like the amount of hours I've done on like flight sims and all this sort of malarkey, like it's just second nature. Is that going to help me when I come in to do my training? Absolutely.
You both work well together, and mate, I play Flight Simulator. Love that shift.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Yes, I've seen you play it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, you know, for example, you have to configure everything completely different for every single landing. You know, I mean, am I going to walk into British Airways next week and be like, yo, okay, listen, I know how to start an engine, I know how to start an aircraft, and I know how to take this thing off, and then just expect them to give me a flipping, like, I don't know, £300 million aircraft with passengers on board and expect them to allow me to fly it? No. Why? Because there's loads of other training. Like, yeah, I know how to start the engine. Do I know the concept of how it actually works? Absolutely not. Yeah? Do I need to learn all that shit? Absolutely. Do I then need to be trained in an actual British Airways flight simulator? Yeah? Which is modified completely to the aircraft that I'll be flying.
Of course.
Which, in case any of you are interested, I did have my...
5 viewers. Hello. Who are the other 3 people watching? Comment. We know who 2 of them are. 3 of them have just joined in. Who are you guys?
I had my ID on me a minute ago, now it's disappeared. That's worrying. But yeah, even so, like, it's all good.
Steal it if you don't take it. Joking.
I mean, I'd love to, but I think that'll be shot. Well, not shot down, but escorted back down to earth. Very,
100%.
I say annoyingly, I had my ID somewhere, and I've possibly
Where
got
is
it somewhere. I don't know. No idea. I might have left it at my sister's, to be fair.
Probably have, man. Can't see it in the car.
Or it'll be at my house somewhere.
Might be.
But yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Ajax? You alright, yeah?
Yo, welcome back, my friend. We remember you from a previous
we do.
live. Welcome back to the stream. Good.
How is everyone doing?
Hopefully, everyone's doing good. But yeah. That's now worrying now, 'cause my bank card's in that fucking ID.
So what, man? You probably left it at home. If not, it's at your sister's.
Yo.
What's everyone saying?
What the fuck? Look at all that, look.
No, was that hashtag? Yeah, number one. Thank you, man. Much love.
Dude, check
Much
you out,
love.
Man. But yeah, so but no, am I interested in aviation? 110%. Like, did I bore the shit out of these the other day before we went to like Heathrow Airport?
You didn't bore me because we loved it.
Like,
well, I did anyway.
Before going to Heathrow Airport to do like a piece to camera.
You know what? We
Yes.
went to Heathrow Airport, right? And this is how clever this man is, right? With this stuff. I pointed somewhere random in the sky. I said, which country is over it? Straight away, Australia. Okay. What about behind us? That's Dubai. Okay, what about the side? That's America. What about the other side? He knows every single direction. If I pointed to the sky now and say, which country would it take me there? He'll be like, bang, bang, bang. Okay. This plane's landing. Where did this come from? That's easy, mate. That just came from America. What? He knows everything what to do with planes and landing within a split second. Ask him a question about planes.
The worst thing about it was as well, I didn't have like any flight. I had
No, he didn't.
No flight radar, no flight scanner, no nothing. It was just a case of like knowing straight away where they come from.
Gonna make me have a smoke, and that's sick, man. Yeah, 100%.
Come on, my boy.
You guys, yeah.
The best thing is to see you at 3:52 a.m. Knowledge knows no time. I mean, it's currently 1:52 over here, but yeah, it's I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
ask him anything to do with planes, like for example, say what country does it take from, like, if you go from the southwest from where you are, or whatever. He will tell you instantly, and there's proof. We ain't on our phone, so we can't Google it.
Well, the only phone I'm using right now is literally the one right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, doing whatever.
And obviously my phone's over
But
there.
also the other weird thing as well is, what he forgets to tell you is, say for example, whilst we were there, a British Airways A380 landed at Heathrow, and obviously I knew from the time that it landed
Great
and
question.
arrived.
What is the most dangerous angle from the plane?
Are you talking about angle at takeoff? You want about the angle at landing, or you want about a bank angle? Because if your bank angle is very different to takeoff and very different to landing. If you're on about actually taking off at the point, or like the angle of attack when you're actually like turning, then again that's a very different thing. So I need a little bit more context than that, to be fair, my friend.
But he can tell you anything, man.
Biggest commercial plane would be, now, currently in circulation, would you be talking, this is a tough one because I believe it's the A380 for passenger numbers, but if you go on actual length, the biggest commercial plane lengthwise would be the Boeing 747-8i.
In the sky and the weather is bad.
So if you're in the sky and you are making like you're making a turn, for example, then mostly you wouldn't want to be turning or banking more than about 5 to 7 degrees on any one turn, unless you are coming in for a final descent in bad weather, at which point you try and lessen it down to about a 5-degree angle.
What was your first experience with first flight like? At what age?
So my very first flight, believe it or not, was from London Heathrow all the way to Sydney, Australia via Bangkok. The original Bangkok airport, which was literally looks like you're landing into paddy fields. That was with Qantas aboard a 747-400, and that was my first ever flight at the age of 12.
The visibility distance is 500 meters. This is just an imagination.
No, in good weather, you can actually see up, well, from the flight deck of an aircraft, you can actually see anything up to 35 miles in good weather, and in shit weather on takeoff, then you can mainly see about 500 feet in front of you.
He knows his stuff. What else questions you got?
And yes, aircraft do have windscreen wipers as well, before you ask.
Which is rated the best airport in the world? Great question, Ajax.
Now, that comes down to personal opinion, and in my personal opinion, the greatest airport in the world would either be Kingsford Smith International in Sydney, purely because of their different directional runways and the way you come in over the Sydney Harbour, etc., on certain approaches, or it would probably be LAX in Los Angeles.
I've seen a lot of documentaries about plane crashes. It was a long time ago. Did you know planes are actually really safe? One of the safest transports
100%.
To actually ever go on. So don't let the media fool you.
And of course, the worst ever plane crash disaster is the one that Harry Rotershaw Lewis speaks about quite a lot, both on his private channel and on the Sidemen channel, which was the one at Tenerife Airport where two 747s collided on the runway, which is horrendous. Yeah, it was involving, I think, Pan Am and KLM, which was actually the deadliest airline disaster. However, the safest airline is actually Qantas, who've never had a
crash.
They've never had a fatal accident.
Most dangerous airport to land and seen that
is, I believe, actually, the most dangerous one to land in due to terrain and everything else is actually Cape Town in South Africa.
Really?
And I've tried to land there about 7 times now on a flight simulator, and yeah, it's never actually ended nicely. But yeah, that is a horrific air crash.
Damn. You learn something new every day, folks.
Yeah, Sydney Airport is great to land in.
Oh,
I love that. Absolutely love that.
The scenery is
when you land, you literally like look out the left-hand side of the aircraft, and you have a great view of the Sydney Harbour, you have the bridge.
Do you know what is safer than airplanes?
Walking.
Well, I mean,
Santa Claus and his sleigh.
Yes, like I said, man, airplanes are one of the safest transports you can ever go on. I know it's hard to believe, but it really is.
The only reason why you hear so much about air crash and that sort of stuff, and why it makes the news when it does, is
nuclear reactors.
Right, okay. But yeah, the main reason why you hear them in the press and that sort of stuff is purely because the loss of life is so much higher.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the fact that obviously planes carry a shitload of people.
True.
And it's also why, when it comes to the A380, for example, British Airways only have it set up whereas it can hold 858 passengers if they're all if like every seat economy. But British Airways have it like set up so you can have 458 passengers maximum at any one time.
Swans. Hello,
Hey Chris, how you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Chris,
Thank
how
you
you doing?
for joining us a lot this evening. Yeah, swans are very safe until someone kills them.
Yeah.
Or until they kill you.
Yeah, because they can break your bones, can't they?
Apparently so.
That's what I heard.
And no, Jay Slater was not killed by a swan.
What would you say is the most dangerous land animal?
Humans.
Hmm?
Turn that on for the battery noise.
What about sea animals?
Shark.
Yeah. That's crazy. You just know your stuff, man. What subjects are you not clever with?
Maths.
True. 100% humans. Yeah, I agree.
They repeat incidents to learn, but for me, the worst accident was in around 2020, I think. Wasn't that I'm trying to think what airline that was. Wasn't that like Lion Air or something, or Korean Air, something like that? But yeah. But no. But also, I want to know, Danny. Obviously, you reckon you spend a lot of time on air. What was it? On like air simulators and that sort of, or flight simulators. What's your favourite aircraft to fly or manage?
Air Defence blew up a civilian plane.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That happens quite regularly, especially over like war areas. British Airways, for example, have, or as of October, are suspending flights from Heathrow to China due to the fact that Air China have got permission to fly over Russia. British Airways don't, so therefore their flight time takes 2 hours longer. So as a result, Air China can actually undercut prices, etc., by a significant amount of money. By £1,000 actually. I think it's £599 on Air China. It's like £1,500 for the same flight with BA. Due to the fact they've got to fly further, takes longer, and of course they need more weight.
You lagged for me, mate. Say that again.
What's your favourite plane to fly on a flight simulator?
What is the rarest plane in the world?
Concorde. Because there ain't many of them left.
Oh. So you don't even need to think.
You saw one in Heathrow.
Yeah, I did.
Not so long ago. That's the last remaining. What's your opinion on flights working to complete
autopilot in
I
future?
think that's absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously, you'd still need to have a pilot or someone sat in the cockpit in the case of like emergencies and or malfunctions, etc. Because of course, there's no computer in the world strong enough to actually like back that up. However, like even nowadays, it is quite common for a commercial airliner to land on an ILS approach, so an instrument landing system approach, which is what ILS stands for, and it's quite common for them to actually land themselves on the tarmac. So we're pretty much there already. I mean, 98 times out of 100, the pilot is just there to basically get the thing off the ground and then to land it again should it be bad weather. But if it's perfectly clear weather and it's safe for the aircraft to land itself, the pilot just presses the button for approach and the aircraft literally will configure itself and get itself on the floor. And then once it's on the floor, the pilot will just throw the reverse thrusters in and bam, there you go.
A320 Airbus, I know it's simple.
I mean, it is simple, but then again, if it helps you like understand the dynamics and obviously like, you know, physics and stuff of flight, then guess what, that's cool. The aircraft I'll actually be like flying myself will be the Airbus A350-900, so
Damn.
there you go.
That's just crazy,
which
man.
is a twin engine airliner, wide body, which holds in the region of about, or can hold up to about 460 people.
Literally loading it as we speak, mate. What is yours?
So my favourite airline or airliner to fly on a flight sim, purely because BA don't use them no more, is the Queen of the Sky, the lovely 747-400.
Technology is very scary.
It is, but then you got to think, like for example, like Elon Musk goes, oh, I'm so amazing, I've got, you know, cars that can drive themselves. Oh, there's my ID. I've got planes and stuff that can I've got cars that can drive themselves and blah 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 blah. Yes, mate, that's phenomenal. But guess what? We've had that on fucking planes for fucking years. Express autopilot. There you go. There's the proof, ladies and gents. British Airways crew. It's right there. And also, look. There you go.
Can't really see it. You got
Airbus A350 from British Airways. There we go. And it's even got the One World Alliance thing on there as well. Boom. So there you are. Yeah, there's proof. And in case you are wondering, I'll cover my personal details, but there's my name, crew number, and the base of London Heathrow.
This is amazing.
Well, like I said, anyone can turn around and go, oh yeah, I work for so and so, but there's not many people in the world that's got that. And of course, my bank card right underneath it.
Whoa,
So,
you have to read that comment.
Gonna fly the 747-8 Intercontinental. Very nice too. Because also the 747-8 was actually the quickest variety of that aircraft and obviously the longest. And it is, I think I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure it's about 30 meters longer than the A380.
Damn.
But obviously the A380 is a double decker, whereas the 747-8 is only like partial double decker, but it still has got, I think, 60% of the upper deck.
So on the game, how long does it actually take you in real time to drive from London, like fly from London to Australia, for example?
The same amount of time as it does in the game.
Really?
Does in real life, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I know that because I've done it myself.
Fuck.
I've done a flight simulator before. I've just literally like plugged it. Well, done point to point. Done a little bit. And of course, you have to land in fucking Bangkok, refuel, and then continue the rest of the way.
Is the game free?
Just pay for it. Mine cost me £29 for every 6 months.
Jesus.
The £29 for 6 months is nothing really.
A lot of time. Yeah, I bet, man.
So I think in total it works out from point to point via Bangkok, obviously going to the gate and that sort of stuff, refueling, etc. takes in the region of just over 27 hours.
Jesus.
So, but the 787, so the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the Dash 9 can now fly. No, the Dash 10, sorry, can now fly from London Heathrow to Perth, Australia, in one go. So the A380 also has the capability to fly to Australia. They don't do it because it's not economically viable.
What rewards do you get from flying? Like once you land, what rewards do you get in the game? What do you unlock?
So I fly a thing called Real Flight Simulator on my device on my phone, and you just get like flight points. So obviously if you take off, or if you start from a gate at an airport, land, and then obviously taxi yourself to the gate and that sort of thing, and park, etc. You get more points. You get more points for bad weather, extra passengers, and that sort of thing. So,
have you tried Dark Souls games? Yeah, that's an role-playing game, isn't it, on the 360? I think I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like a role-playing game.
And yeah, you're right, Danny. It's absolutely worth it because at the end of the day, like, it's just good fun to do. But the reason why I have to use RFS is because at the moment, any flights that I do on there then correlates to my work training. So on there I have to fly any aircraft within the One World Alliance. So it's got to be like it's got to have an American Airlines livery, or Qantas, Japan Airlines, British Airways, etc. So of course I always go for BA aircraft.
Nice.
And in doing so, like every hour of flight that I clock up on there goes towards my training and actual like simulations and stuff.
So what's the pros and cons on each airplane? Each airplane on the game. Like, what's bad? Don't go back to 2001 and fly around the towers. You get banned in the simulator.
I've heard that on Microsoft Flight Sim they won't actually allow you to put the date as 2001 and fly around New York.
Going to get the whole setup.
Good man. Yeah. Because of course, like the difference is obviously like compared to a game, or like even having like your very own like thrust levers and your yaw dampers, etc., and your yoke, etc. What you don't get in that is obviously the fact that when you actually get to the runway, like every single airline will like make you select your thrust level for actual cruising, your cruising height. So for example, as you're on the runway, you'll like put your thrust lever to like 60%, and then retract it, and then go to like 80 to 96% for like actual takeoff.
Jesus.
They don't teach you that in a game, because obviously like most people just get to the runway, full thrust, get this thing up, etc, etc, except there's very few countries or very few airlines in the world that will actually allow you to take off from any runway in the world at 100% thrust. 98 times out of 100, the maximum most airports will allow you to use for both wear and tear on the runway, but also noise pollution for anything nearby, is like 96%.
Jesus.
And also that's also why that when you get to like below 10,000 or below 10,000 feet, you'll like just press a button and it will automatically retract itself to about 60%.
Damn, man.
And that's also why when you see aircraft at like 35 to 50, or between 35 to 40,000 feet, you'll always see the fucking vapor trails behind it. They're not chemtrails as everyone else tries to make out and go, oh, they're cloud seeding. Fuck off. It's vapor trails because it's fucking like minus 50 up there, and you've got engines that are like fucking, I don't know, 300 or 400 degrees centigrade going through minus 50 degree heat. And that is why at no point when you book a flight and they go, where do you want to sit on the plane? That's why no one goes on the wing, because it's fucking freezing.
Yes, all full if I study about airplanes.
You won't fail. Not at all.
I fail, sorry, that's my bad, sorry.
You will definitely not fail, bro.
That's my bad.
At the end of the day, the more you learn and the more you research and the more you learn about it, guess what? The more you're going to know.
Yeah, man, it's just like, it's like riding a bike, innit? You don't know how to ride a bike at the first, but once you carry on practicing after failing so many times, you're going to get it, man.
Like I said to you, I could literally drive to the airport right now, drive around parts of the airport, and he can vouch for me on this because it happened literally a couple of weeks ago. Drive around the airport unapprehended to parts most normal members of the public can't go to purely because of that badge, yeah?
True.
However, I can't just walk into a cockpit and go, yo mate, fuck off, this is my plane. Yeah, I have to learn. Even though I know so much about them, where they come from, what they're doing and all this sort of stuff, and how loud they're going to be upon landing, even though I know all that shit, I still can't walk into a cockpit and go, right, this is my aircraft, I'm flying it, because guess what? I'm not trained. I am not a trained
you love that.
I do. I love it. I mean, it literally was proven the other day, whereby we're driving around the airport and that ID, yeah, was literally hanging. I'll literally replicate it for you now. Yeah? It was hanging from a rear view mirror like that, yeah. So anyone who is anyone could literally see that lanyard hanging clear as day from my rear view mirror. Anyone that saw it just gave like a little wave or a little nod or a little smile. Not a single person tried to apprehend me in any way, shape or form.
I think without a middle school, you can be a pilot.
I don't. I mean, I'm going through the British Airways Academy to do my flying training, yeah. If I was to do it without the academy and try and get a like commercial pilot's license on my own accord, it would cost me in excess, and wait for it, over £300,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. If I leave BA within the next 10 years, then I have to pay back that £300,000.
You need their knowledge,
etc. Yeah, you're right. You know, and it's all very well and good, like, you know, knowing the basics of flight, and obviously anyone who's anyone can literally take an aircraft onto a runway, center it up on the center line, thrust it forward, pull back at the right speed, because the aircraft tells you anyway, yeah. It shouts at you at 80 knots. It'll then shout at you when you're at V1, which is obviously your point of no return. So if you're pummeling down the runway and you've got an emergency, as long as you're not at V1, you can quite happily abort that takeoff and successfully get back to the gate, right? Once you get to V1, the next thing that flipping cockpit is going to shout at you, and it's not the co-pilot or the captain that shouts at you, it's the actual aircraft itself, as it is on any flight sim. The next thing you hear is rotate, yeah. So you have a V1, rotate. That's the point you've got to start pulling back, yeah. You can't abort takeoff at that point, right? So even if you take off and you're at, like, I don't know, let's say for argument's sake 2,000 feet, and you have a bird strike, you have to literally then limp that plane on a flipping, like, to a certain point, be in a holding a cycle for as long as you possibly can do to dump as much fuel as you can to get yourself down to your maximum like landing weight, which that's gonna be a lot of fuel to dump. Yeah, because let's say for example, I don't know, you're flying from Heathrow to Singapore. Like ordinarily, that's like a 11 and a half, maybe 12-hour flight. Yeah, that's 12 hours of fuel you've got to dump primarily because your plane is then set up to land with literally next to no fuel to get on the floor safely. Yeah, so you've got to probably lose at least 60% of that fuel to be at your maximum landing weight to get that fucker back on the floor, primarily on one engine. If you've then got to do a mayday and be like, listen, like there's no way this aircraft's going to get back there, I've got to land now. That's why you have all the fire engines and you're met with so many emergency services, etc., to then get that thing back on the floor. There's a university in the Arab world, but they charge you crazy amounts of money. No high school, just no English, and you are fine. But there you go. You've got to pay so much money, and like I said, I'd have to pay exactly the same amount of money if I was to do it like normally, because I'd have to go for my PPL first, which is a private pilot's license. Have probably a good 100 hours worth of actual like PPL flying, which again costs money for every single flight that you do. Then you've got to pay the Civil Aviation Authority, and then take the exam to go for your CPL, which is your commercial pilot's license, and then you've got to transfer that to an ACPL, which is an airline commercial pilot's license. Yeah. And anyone that thinks that's easy actually isn't, because when I got my email through from BA the other day, or the BA training newsletter, it clearly stated that at some point I will have to go to Barcelona and be put into one of their very sophisticated simulators where literally you cannot see anything out the windows, and you have to do every single aspect of that flight after takeoff. That's the only point you're allowed to go out the window, where the windows are all covered, and you have to do everything on your instruments only.
True, the university degree is recognised in all countries.
But it costs a fortune.
You're telling me,
you know what I mean? And I mean, it's a way to go around it, but it does cost a hell of a lot of money. But yeah, so once you've done that whole thing on the simulator with all your blinders and stuff everywhere, and do everything literally on instruments to the point you can activate autopilot, then you have to do it in real life. Yeah. So they literally give you like a tiny little A320, which is what obviously Danny likes so much.
Any of you smoke the green stuff, and mate, it's going to be a good journey. I personally don't smoke it, no.
I used to, but for obvious reasons, I'm not allowed to touch anything illicit nowadays. I'm not even allowed to have alcohol, and at some point all this has to come off, because no pilot with British Airways is allowed to have any form of facial hair, so the whole lot's got to go, and I look about 12, which would be lovely. And yes,
smarter.
It is going to be a good journey. It's going to be very long. The whole training thing from start to finish takes about 18 months. I say we've got the initial medical and drug screening, etc., on Monday, and then from then it'll probably be September when I then get issued my my airside passes, which then allows me to go to the airside part of the airport, and it's going to be a long time.
Nathan, do you guys have any book recommendations? That's a good question. I'm
not much of a reader, to be perfectly frank with you.
That's actually a good question.
Same,
but stopped when came over here.
What book did I read recently?
Frank Annie's a good one, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Any book recommendations? Actually, here's a book you can go read. Help Us Sexting My Boss. Read that book. It's hysterically funny, especially Jordan North parts. Failing that, there's the Prince Harry's one's not too bad. You know, Spare ain't too bad, but it is very one-sided and very biased from his point of view. But I'm not really much for a reader, Nathan. I'm really sorry about that, my friend. But
yeah,
welcome on to the channel anyway, and thank you for joining.
How's your day/evening been, Nathan? You been all right? Yeah.
Yeah. What part of the world are you from?
Good question. What was it called?
It is called Help I Sexted My Boss. It's by Jordan North and William Hanson, and is basically the story that led up to them starting their podcast. And may I say, welcome along to the channel if you're brand new. thank you for tuning in at well, it's 2 our time here in the UK. I'm not too sure where you're from, but yeah, welcome along. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate it. And yeah, good lad. Thank you very much indeed. And yeah, Danny, fair play for stopping it over there. I know, yeah, I know that's a very frowned upon thing to have in Australia. I have some Arabic suggestions, but that will not help you. Love it. Brilliant. That is brilliant. That is cool. I'm doing good. Just chilling with my dog over in America. It's 9:19. And thank you for the suggestion. You are very, very welcome.
What part of America are you
I'm
from?
not sure if the book is actually available over in America, but I know it's definitely over here in the UK. So I would like to think you might be able to get online, possibly.
I want to go to America, man.
Try Amazon. That could be a great place to
go. Amazon will probably sell it.
Yeah.
If not eBay.
Yeah.
You know.
Or you local. Yeah, it's 9:19.
So that would be.
So they are 5 hours behind us. So I would assume you're probably on the east coast of America, like maybe Florida, Miami.
Oh, lovely places. Is California up there?
New Jersey? No, that's the other side.
That's the other side, yeah.
Maybe New Jersey, New York, that sort of area.
East side's lovely, man.
Am I right? Let me know. I think I'm right.
Their beaches are amazing, though, aren't they?
In Michigan.
Michigan.
That's closer to the east than the west of America, though, right?
Wait, surely Michigan's not near.
All I know about Michigan.
What's that 8 Mile?
All I know about Michigan is they've got that.
Is it near Detroit?
I think so.
Are you near Detroit in Michigan? I swear that's in Detroit. That's where Eminem was brought up in.
I know you got Lake Michigan. I'm not sure if that's.
It was actually brought up in the 8 Mile section of Detroit.
Yeah, what's it like before you go read? Good lad. Appreciate you. And of course, Nathan, if you want to subscribe.
Yeah, it's all the way north, and it has Detroit in it. Perfect. I knew it.
You go.
You know, Detroit is very rough up there. It's dangerous, extremely dangerous.
So are you northeast America? Because going by your time zone, surely you must be. Surely you must be. I don't know.
Detroit's lovely, man. Eminem was born in there, Detroit.
Up for Detroit. I love this city.
Whoa! You knocked me off of my feet now, baby.
You're really turning me on.
You're really turning me on.
Yeah. You knocked me
off of my feet.
I lived in Detroit. It's not that dangerous. It just gets a bad rep.
Okay. Fair enough. My bad.
That's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, we're currently in a place called Wellingborough here in the UK.
Yeah.
And believe you me, it's got a bad reputation. And trust me, it most definitely deserves it. Why do you think I'm so excited when I go live and work in...
what does that say? Haiti is the most dangerous city.
Haiti.
What is that?
Haiti's not a city, that's a country.
Is that the Somalians?
No, Haiti Haiti's in the Caribbean and is actually joined to the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic and Haiti joined all part of the same island, and they had that devastating tsunami back in 2002.
Oh yeah, quick question for you, Nathan. How did you find our channel? Because we're such a small channel, all the way from Detroit. How did you find our channel just now?
And Danny, I appreciate you. That is a banger. And yes, you're right, Laffy. It is very much.
Is there riots over there, mate? There's so many riots over there.
Yeah, they stopped for the time being, but all it's going to take is another one of their so-called peaceful anti-racism rallies, and you can guarantee it will probably start again in another place. I think the next one booked is for the 17th of this month in Birmingham, and they're expecting like over 10,000 people. And I can't imagine that's going to go down very nicely.
Obviously, with Americans in the UK, obviously we're known for stabbings. They're known for shootings.
Yeah.
So obviously, American asks us UK people, like, what do you do in violent situations? We just knives, you know. Why is it so bad? Is it like the Palestinians?
I think it's because so many people have got angry.
I've been subbed to you guys for a few weeks and just found you guys scrolling through the live feeds, and you guys are some really cool people. Thank you, Nathan,
mate,
man.
I appreciate you, dude.
Shout out to Nathan. Lovely guy, lovely guy.
100%.
He was looking for Cheeks and you appeared. You are better than Cheeks.
Who are Cheeks?
Yeah, I've never heard of them. We're just here to make you guys happy, you know.
Yeah.
We're putting you first before we're putting us. We work so hard, you know, editing videos, going to different places in the UK, which is like 6 hours, 2 hours, just for you guys, man. We really care about you guys.
And what really does piss me off, I'm not going to lie about this now, yeah, the amount of people that turn around and go, oh, you don't go to all them places, you just green screen everything.
Check the videos out.
Sorry, what?
You check the
green
videos out.
screen everything. Really? Right, okay then.
Thank you, we appreciate it. No problem, man, you know.
But yeah, like, but the reason why this country is so bad is because at the moment everyone has been so fed up with having 13 years of a Conservative government. We honestly thought, well, a lot of people thought, let's go Labour because things will get better, and it's just gone so bad.
What about reform? Do you think that would be better?
Hello Callum, how are you?
Hello Callum, you alright?
Welcome aboard. Who says this? Dude, I'm confused what you're saying, bro. Yeah, Callum, thank you very much for joining. Whereabouts in the world are you from, my friend?
Welcome, Callum.
You see, everyone's lovely. That's what I love about our subscribers. Everyone just believes in like making everyone feel welcome, and I love it. It's
exactly,
so cute.
man. We've got a good community,
you know,
on our channel. You know, everyone's friendly.
Yeah, honestly, like I just find all of you so heartwarming, and literally all of you restore my faith in humanity.
Did you know about? Do you know who I Show Speed is?
Yes.
Apparently, that has been.
I Show Meat.
Yeah. He apparently, when he jumped over the Lamborghini, it was staged. He didn't actually jump over the Lamborghini.
Of course it was fucking
It was pre-recorded.
Yeah, of course it was. But then a lot of stuff is like that's done on YouTube, like pre-recorded. I mean, let's face it, a lot of the stuff we upload has been pre-recorded at some point. The difference is, like, yeah, it might be edited to a point, yeah, in certain like genres and areas and this sort of thing. There's a documentary coming up in the near future regarding like a situation from 2005 in London. It's been pre-recorded. It will be edited. But guess what? We were there.
We were there actually recording.
You know?
I'm a ghost. Say out loud. Where are you, Callum? I can tell you where you are, but B, don't just say yes. Think about it.
What? I'm a ghost. Out loud. So, say out loud, where are you, Callum? And I can tell you where you are, but don't. Okay, where are you, Callum? And then you can tell me where we are. This could be entertaining.
This is going to be good.
Starts with a W. Okay. So unless you. Thing is though, bro, you could have literally watched this live feed from the absolute beginning, where we turned around and said where we actually are like coming from tonight. So
he's got
that doesn't really give too much away, buddy. Unless you can tell me my absolute definitive location right now.
He wouldn't know that. He would not know that.
There's just no way, man. So, because I said at the very start of this live stream an hour and 48 minutes ago where we are. So, nice try, bro. I really appreciate it.
It's clear.
Yeah, I appreciate the thing there. That's pretty decent. Laffy, unfortunately, fella, we don't actually understand what that says because it's not been translated. There you go, Danny. You see, like, come on. You know, the guy tried, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate
your efforts, though, man. This is a little scary.
It's not. It's literally. Oh, we've got
disco again. Disco.
What?
It's the sound of the police.
Or an ambulance in this case.
Not even sounds, actually. That's the scary part. Defo was here.
100%.
Psychic.
But I appreciate the efforts though. We're trying to make us think like, you know.
Oh shit! I've got to go.
We're being watched. Why?
It's nearly 3 in the morning. I've got to get Blaze.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, Laffy. It's absolutely no problem at all. It's yeah, no problem. Why have you got to put a love heart after her name again? No, you on her.
I didn't.
Oh.
Look.
Got a little love heart.
No, that's actually her original name. I haven't changed it. Same way it changed hers.
That's brilliant.
Near so
Okay. Callum, do I know you?
where are you?
Laffy's from Iraq. Which is where, yeah. That's where Saddam Hussein used to keep his CDs in Iraq.
That's cool, man.
So I don't know you. Okay, cool. So, can you see me right now? I'm a ghost. Okay. Difference is I've known 2 people in my life called Callum. So, there you go. What do you want doing, mate? In what sense? Like, what do I want doing with what? I will be sending over some material to you later, so that's all good.
Lol.
Stressful. I'm intrigued by Callum. I'm a ghost.
Ooh. Yes, you're wearing red.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay. What does it say on his red jumper?
Oh yeah, 'cause you can't see that, can you?
If he gets it, I'm going to be freaked the fuck out.
Because even back here, you can't see what it says.
No. He ain't guessing that. He ain't going to know what's on your jumper. There's no way. He's giving content.
Absolutely, I'm loving this.
I want to see if he knows what's on your jumper. Getting the feeling water. No.
No. Okay. If you know where I am right this second, right? Here's one for you, Mr. Ghosty. What colour is my car?
Some water park. Technically.
There's one nearby.
I'm just saying things I've seen English speakers say they are some I don't know. He's technically right though. And there's a little bit of a section around here.
But what colour is my car and what does it say on my jumper right now?
He ain't gonna know that.
Unless she's actually like around watching right now. Bearing in mind there's someone in that car over there. So potentially it could be him, but that car's not lit up, so I don't think they're on their phone. My car is not pink.
I see trolleys.
Where the fuck can you see a fucking trolley? Unless I'm off my fucking trolley, brother. Trust me, there's no trolleys around here, I can assure you.
I can't see no trolleys.
And no, Laffy, my car is most definitely not pink. I might be queer, but I ain't got a pink car. Not a chance.
Green car, no.
No, I'm not. My car's not insured by fucking London Victoria. No one sings dum dee dee dum dee dum dee 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 dum. London Victoria. Welcome to wherever we are.
Cash prize is if anyone tells us where exactly we are.
There's a fucking spider! Fucking get rid of it now!
Hiya!
Oh!
Killed it.
Fuck me!
Killed it.
Shit!
Slide.
There's no water slide here. Nope, you're wrong.
What does it say on his jumper?
And what colour is my car, Callum? Come on, bro. Yes, everyone. I did just get shit scared by a spider, by the way, and.
Oh, it's alright. I killed it. I killed it.
Fuck me! I've been scared of spiders since I was about 3 years old.
I'm ready for grey. No.
Well, it might look grey in the dark, but I can assure you it's definitely not grey. What does it say on my jumper? Come on, bro. My little ghosty.
Surely you can't be a ghost, man. You would have got this right by now.
It's first one to go on my fucking door and go, "Whoa."
Especially if you're sitting at the back of us. I hate spiders, man. I don't mind them.
You're in the wrong fucking country if you hate spiders, bro. I mean, you got funnel webs, you got tarantulas, you got fucking
black widows.
It does not say legs, no. You got black widows, you got fucking tarantulas, you got funnel webs, you got you got shitloads of
Goliath
fucking
bird-eating spiders. They're massive.
You know, so you're in the wrong, mate. Dude, if you hate spiders, you're in the wrong country. However, you are in a city, so
Oh no, man, wasn't my choice, remember?
no,
No, that's true.
Your old man moved right, didn't he?
That is very true. I love spiders. Wait. We're waiting.
I'll keep
be
waiting till the day when you come back. Who sang that song?
I'll be waiting.
Leave your keys if you're not coming home. You can
Welling.
carry on drive. What?
Welling. Callum says Welling.
I'm definitely not in Welling. No, that's yeah, that's not. That's in Hertfordshire. That's in completely wrong county, bro.
Banger. I'll be waiting.
Hang on, which one's a better? What's the banger?
I don't know.
I'll keep waiting till the day when you come back on home to me. Who said
Welling Borough. You got it right.
that? Oh.
But whereabouts in Welling Borough are we in?
Okay, Danny, who sang that song? Let's see if we get that one right.
Let's see which part he knows in Welling Borough we're in. If he gets this right, I'm going to be freaked the fuck out. Because he's probably somewhere around here. Do you want to know what is scary? Yes, mate, actually no clue.
S Club 7, released in 2001.
Don't stop, never give up.
Hold your head high and
Reach the top.
Which was, of course, the theme tune for Miami 7.
Bring it all back to you.
Come on, Callum. I got faith in you, bro. Even the fact you got the colour of my car wrong, but still.
And you can't guess
You thought it said lead on my jumper, which it definitely doesn't.
It's so obvious. You guys are going to kick yourself in the teeth. It's basically the colour. Don't get scared.
I'm not scared.
We're not scared.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Ain't nobody got time for that. What she says is right behind us and we see someone walking up to us.
I'm like that.
We'll go straight forward.
I ain't going straight forward. I mean, I'm going to a tree.
Ain't nobody got time with that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Embankment. How the fuck did he know that?
Come back on the live stream. We said that.
Nah, surely not.
I swear it said at the very beginning. An hour and 57 minutes ago.
Nah, there's no way he knew that.
Because we said at the very beginning, we're at the same place we were at the start of the last one.
Yeah, but we never mentioned that there's a water park in the embankment, and he got it right.
Well, no,
He turned around and said there's a little bit of a water thing. We never mentioned that.
We lived in a house near water and trees in a day that was long ago. Someone knocked on our door and my sister went to open the door in the middle of the night.
Streetwise, did we say we was going to the embankment, or did we just say we're going Wellingborough?
Well, don't forget, right? On the last live stream we did, we said we were here, yeah. And on the start of this one, we did say we're in Wellingborough at the same point we were last week. So technically, if you put the two together, kaboom.
Just Wellingborough, I think.
But also, Callum, if you're a ghost, how the fuck are you using technology, bro?
That's a good point. When she opened the door, she started screaming.
Why? We need more context to this, bro.
We do. When you start heading off.
Yeah.
And there'll be another live stream on Monday as well, ladies and gentlemen. 9 o'clock.
We're not heading off just because of fucking our little ghosty friend.
No.
We're heading off because someone needs to go and pick up their dog.
And that's me. Yeah, we'll be live streaming Monday at 9 o'clock.
It may not be weeks. I've been way back from Heathrow possibly at that point. So.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little fair near, and I'm a good ghost. Okay.
Is there a little fair near?
Literally right behind us.
You're lying.
You're literally... Hold the phone. No, we're not going. We're just like... Here's the phone.
Hold the phone?
Well, yeah, because I need to drive, don't I?
I mean, that's crazy. Oh, hello, friendly ghost.
Can we call you Casper? Because there's a person in their car right there. Look. Person in the car right there.
Yeah.
And if you look over there, there's a little fair.
Yeah, but surely he would have guessed the colour of the car.
But it may look grey from over there. That's what I'm about. Yeah. I want to call you Casper because if you're a friendly good ghost, then you've got to be Casper because Casper's a friendly ghost.
Yeah.
The friend is legal.
Ho ho ho, green giant.
But I'm also very upset that he didn't know what was written on the front of my jumper.
In going now. Say goodbye, Ghost. Goodbye, Ghost.
Oh, bye-bye, Ghost. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are you going to ghost me now and not talk to me? That's really upsetting. Oh, I'm going to go cry.
I'll be waiting.
Before you go, Mr. Ghosty, can you tell me how many miles are on my dashboard?
How many miles on your dashboard? He is never ever guessing that.
No one's guessing that fucking number.
Imagine he did.
What's little Danny saying?
Bless him. Bye, Ghost.
I'm being ghosted now by Casper. I'm going to go home crying and be like, I'm being ghosted by Casper. This is not fair. Bye, Swan. Casper, come back.
Bow.
Come back. Sound like fucking Kate Winslet now in fucking Titanic. Come back!
You get that jumper at Morrison's.
No, it came from Primark actually, fellas. So you're wrong again.
I love this ghost. This ghost is funny.
You need to go shopping more.
I love this ghost.
I mean, it's cute.
Morrison.
I love how, but then Casper got everything wrong as well, didn't he? Let's be honest. You know?
And it says Coca-Cola on his jumper.
It does, yeah.
Come on, people.
You couldn't get by me.
Ask me where you're going. Where are we going? He is never guessing where we're going. Surely not.
Just find out.
Nah, surely not. There's no way. I'm sorry, nah.
Dum dum da dum dum
Dum dum
da.
Where
Where are you going?
Getting scary. You're telling me, but everyone stay calm. Where are we going, Callum? If he guesses this right, fuck me. This is gonna be bad.
I don't think you will.
Ket. What's the ending of it? Just say all of it, not half of it. Just say all of it.
I'm not doing a fucking Ouija board around right now, you know.
There was a snake knocking on my door using the snake head. I think the snake was a cobra. My sister is alive. Don't worry, but it was scary. I couldn't picture it.
That sounds terrifying. Damn.
I am sure at writing Kettering. With ING at the end. How the fuck does he know that?
Well, no, he's just been.
Yeah.
He's been ING and then Ket, so Ketting, so that's.
Say it in one word.
Ketting is wrong, isn't it?
Oh, he missed the E, didn't he?
I don't know. But no, we're not going there anyway, so you're wrong.
I'm a ghost, he said.
Well, so you keep saying, but you're fucking not very good one at the moment, are you, Casper? Come on. You got it wrong so far, because you're not going to Kettering at all. Or even Ketting. So that's wrong.
He's definitely tracking your location.
I want to know, if you're a ghost, tell me what is the current mileage on my car. Because that will be impressive.
Kettering. Ooh.
You're wrong, actually. We're not going to Kettering at all. That's bullshit. What's the mileage on? Come on.
I don't believe in ghosts. Oh, Callum. Laffy don't believe in ghosts.
Laffy, that's not very nice. We're talking to Casper right now. Come on.
Yeah, Casper, why did you stop making movies?
Because Fatso and Stinky didn't like making them no more.
What's going on? I don't even know what's going on, man. Ooh, Laffy.
Oh, dude. This is turning into
Got
some
ill.
funny shit. Huh?
Got ill.
Oh, right, okay. How does a ghost get ill? Fuck me.
Was it the Black Plague?
Hang on a fucking mediocre second.
What? Okay. I'm getting fucking scared now, Mackenzie.
Someone is selling porcupines.
Who? Whoa. What's going on, Mackenzie? I think he's been watching horror movies lately. Oh, what, like Paranormal Activity?
Scary movie. That's terrifying.
Ooh, I've got erectile dysfunction. I actually haven't really. I haven't really.
I have.
What the fuck?
Too many years of cocaine.
Ooh,
You're not
coming home.
Come on, Callum. What is my mileage on at the moment? If you're such a good ghost, you should go see this shit.
He ain't gonna know that. I'm a good ghost, so you say
you keep
20
telling
times.
Me, what is the mileage on my car? I'll give you a clue. It starts with a 1. There you go. The possibilities are horrendous now. We've got literally 100,000 fucking things to go through. Or a million.
165k.
I said miles, not K for starters. But that's not 165,000.
And if you're a ghost, what do you know about Mackenzie?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on.
What do you know about him in his lifetime? Let's hear it.
He's killed someone. Have I? This could be interesting. I can find out things about myself that I didn't even fucking know. Laffy, what are you saying, bud?
Lads, I've got to go do housework. All right, man. I'll see you in a bit.
Who was that, Laffy?
Streetwise. I'm
Catch
moderator.
you soon, Danny. Be good, man.
See you later, man.
What's Laffy's?
No, Laffy ain't going. Streetwise is going.
No, one above that though.
100 miles. Laffy said.
No.
Way more than that. See you next time. Ooh.
Nice one, Danny. Take it easy, bro. Thank you for being the pucker moderator again.
Have a safe one. We will try.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Stay safe, my civilian.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're Captain speaking.
Callum says the Cameron name starts with a T.
Wow, he's
So
good
it-
indeed. How many of our live streams did he watch to work out that shit?
True. How tall am I? In height. So we'll do it by the foot. Taylor. Correct. Callum. Yes, correct. What's my last name?
That'd be freaky.
No, it wouldn't, 'cause it's in the credits.
Fair point, yeah. Yeah. Dude's been watching our content.
That's
I
what
loved
I'm
it.
saying. 6'6.7". No.
He wishes fucking.
I ain't a fucking basketball player.
Damn. You're right, Michael. Jesus Christ.
Ask me something.
Okay. Where was I born?
Ooh.
Let's see if he watched the This Is Your Life video.
That's actually a good one, 'cause that is in your live video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine I said how many people you shagged and you got it right.
I'll be terrified of that.
I would laugh. Only the ghost should know.
Gone. Where was I born, Callum? Dun, dun,
Dun, dun. Down N London.
Wrong. I was not born in London. So that's wrong.
You can't be a ghost. Surely not.
What car do I drive?
If I were a ghost, tell me how many fingers I am holding right now.
Oh, I love it.
Watch him say a middle finger.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's brilliant. No way. That's too funny. Yeah, let's see if we don't have a car I drive.
Callum, ask me. This is is crazy. He avoided your car.
I know.
This is crazy, man.
It's nuts, isn't it?
This live stream ain't been too bad.
This is crazy.
And just met.
Here's my number. So call me, baby.
The answer was free. You don't come. I know that. Lads, show me somewhere near you. I can tell you where you are. Ooh, ghost.
Fucking hell, like.
Alright, go on then. There you go.
Where are we?
He ain't gonna know.
Of course he's not.
Unless he's walking on the fucking road and we accidentally run him over.
Well, he's on the fucking roof. Get off!
Or hold on to dear life on a bonnet.
Hello!
Use the windshields. Donuts.
These nuts.
Actually, I ain't had a custard donut in ages. He lives the moment.
This is mental.
This is actually, I'm flabbergasted, boys. Sassy. What are you talking about? You don't know where we are. There you go, we've literally just hit a place. Where are we? Can you steal the red button from Putin? Ooh, Willie.
No, we're definitely not in Willie.
Yeah, he ain't gonna know where we are. This is what I'm saying. We're on a street called Bell End.
Bell Hill, actually, mate.
Kettering. Oh no, we ain't in Kettering.
No, we're not.
We actually ain't in Kettering, actually.
So that's right.
We're near Kettering, but whereabouts are we?
Don't fucking make it too easy.
We are live.
Come on in, Casper. What car do I drive? I ain't afraid of no gold.
Don't know what he is, but I'm fucking seed. Oh, Casper's left. Got no viewers. Oh, look, baby, rabbit.
You did see it, all good.
Mate, we didn't run it over, did we?
No.
One viewer. I think Casper's gone now.
Boo!
Boo. Get off the set, man. Get off the set.
It's the 10th of August. I say 10th of September, that's complete bullshit. It's the 10th of August 2024. It is 10 to 3 in the morning.
He said Burton.
I don't drive a Burton, so that's complete bullshit. But no, we're not in Burton Latimer either, so that's plus lies as well.
Is it?
Yep. Okay, we're in Findon. Okay then.
Yeah, we're in Findon. Taylor H, isn't it?
Nope. But this guy's just fucking the straws now. He's probably sat there fucking like Google Earth or something.
No, it's not about my last name, Taylor H.
Yeah, but it's not Taylor H, is it?
No, it's not actually. Or is it a W?
All I want to know is, tell me, what car do I drive? Because it's quite easy to find out his surname from watching the credits, so come on. Be brave. Tell me, what car do I drive? It's not hard. It's appeared in enough videos.
Ugh, I drive, you bum.
I wish you
Oh
did.
my god.
But even so, what car do I drive? Come on.
Called you a bum, Mackenzie.
Call me a bum all you like, though. I like it at the bum. Oh, my fun, I am again.
Yes, tell me what car does he drive?
Not difficult. And is it an auto or a manual?
Ooh.
Easy to work out, to be fair, but annoys the engine, but still. What did you say?
Ooh, so does Callum.
What, like it on the bump? Oh, why did you go and die for? That's harsh, isn't it? Where were you from before you died, Callum? This is funny as fuck.
Auto.
It's no, it's not an auto, so that's wrong as well, sweetheart.
Damn, got like 98% of the questions wrong.
I know. And still can't tell me what car I drive.
In heaven or hell, is there a maths class or is there any like schools in there? Education? Wellingborough.
No, we're not in Wellingborough. And I don't drive in Wellingborough either. What car do I drive? What make is it? I'll make it easier for you.
Don't give him the first letter because he's going to know it straight away.
Yeah, no.
He'll say it straight away.
Well, no, because technically there's more than one car make that starts around there anyway.
Oh, go on then.
Let's see what we got up with first. Dude, your light is fucking blinding you.
Oh,
Dickhead.
not bad.
Come on, what car do I drive?
I know ghosts don't need hints. That's true.
Well, come on then, tell me what car I drive, dude. I want to know what you know.
You don't know that. You definitely don't know it.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? If we fucking stop talking in the middle and actually goes boom. Oh, Mickey, what a pity you don't understand. You take me by the heart when you take me by the hand.
I'm getting a shop named Nisa. Are we near Nisa? No.
But you're still not telling me what make of car do I drive, Callum? Come on, fella. You're supposed to be a ghost, dude. You're supposed to know this shit.
Begins with a W.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
What car make begins with a W?
Volkswagen?
That doesn't start with a W.
That's a V, innit?
Dickhead. Come on. Let's see how good this gun is, bud.
This is crazy.
Anyone watching this live stream right now, apparently we're talking to a ghost and he reckons he knows stuff, but doesn't seem to want to tell me what car I drive, which is quite disheartening. And the weird thing is as well,
do you want a song suggestion? I have one without copyrights if you want.
Yeah, go on. Oh, go on, Callum. What's he saying?
I'm getting Messi is someone's favourite player. Oh my fucking god, it actually is. So I've actually got the tattoo of Messi's favourite.
But he's still not telling me what fucking.
Well, it ain't easy because I've never said in the live that Lionel Messi is my favourite football player. So how the fuck does he know that?
It's clearly someone who knows us, isn't it? Come on, is this someone?
Surely you don't know us.
It's someone just dicking about.
There's no way. Okay, who is my ex?
Fucking hell, how long have you got?
No one cares about a car.
Well, I do.
Oh,
Ghost.
Callum. Oh,
Do you
no.
drive, Callum?
How does he know though that my favourite player is Messi? I've never mentioned it in live.
Actually, what's my ex's name?
What one? Yeah, what's our... There's no way he knows our recent exes.
The ex that I broke up with in 2023, what was his name? Extra points, you spell it correctly.
There is no way he knows that. I'm just thinking, how the fuck does he know Messi?
Oh, I don't know. Like you're guessing it.
No, come on, man. There's thousands and thousands that he could have said
Yeah, but
now.
he's also probably one of the most fucking popular, so, you know. It's not...
He is. He is one of the popular ones. Messi and Ronaldo is. Okay, so shall I take that as a coincidence?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on. The ex that I broke up with in 2023, what was his name?
I know you're taking him to a hotel to find something out.
Well, that's interesting, bearing in mind we've not spoken in well over a year, so that's complete bullshit.
Ooh.
Who did I break up with in June?
Did you take him to a hotel?
2023. Not to find anything out, no. And how can I be taking him to a hotel when like we've not spoken over 18 months?
This is great. Who is this guy?
I've got a sneaky suspicion, especially if he gets this fucking question right.
Right, go on. He's going to try to expose you if you tell him who his ex's name is, and he'll expose you. Yeah, that is my favourite football player, Messi, yeah. What's his name of his ex? And what's the name of my ex recently? Stay True, Don't Play, Think It's Bad song. No, God, we're basically nearly home now.
We can listen to this and wait for the next live, so it'll be quite cool.
Yeah, we can listen to it next live. This is crazy, man. There's no K and L.
Wrong. The person I broke up with in 2023, their name.
Yeah, that is wrong, actually.
Did not begin with a fucking L. So, nice try, Callum. You're doing really, really badly at all this shit. Like, I appreciate you though, because for content and humour, this is hysterically funny.
He got it wrong.
Of course he did.
Ghost, he said, with the ghost emoji.
It's a ghost that doesn't know anything. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, what? So the ex that I broke up with in 2000.
I'm getting A. Can you get an A? A word, yeah. Yeah, it is. My ex does begin with an A. Well, I wouldn't really class her as an ex. I dated. What's her name?
And what's the name of my ex?
No. I've got to see this. He's right. It does begin with an A, but let's see if he knows the full name of it.
You are so gullible. It's someone we know.
It's not.
It clearly fucking is.
He ain't guessing the name of it. He ain't guessing the name of it. There's loads of names beginning with an A. A word cheating.
Got my fucking one.
Please,
Well,
just
it's really
what's
got.
the name of my ex?
He's so funny.
AM. No. It's not AM. He ain't guessing the name, is it? He's definitely not guessing the name of this.
Do you know the name of the ex that I broke up with on the 18th of June 2023? Guarantee you don't.
KA.
You're wrong. Okay.
TI.
What?
KATI.
Well, that's still wrong. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
He said A. He's correct with the A. But what is her name?
What's the name of my ex?
And what's the name of his ex? And I do Mac.
Go on then, what's his name? Because you get this right, I know exactly who you are.
No, you don't.
Oh, you heard?
Is his name actually Callum?
No.
You're lying.
Go on, what's his name?
Right, Callum, if you tell him James,
Wrong.
so you don't know who this guy is.
I did not break up with anyone called James on the 17th of or the 18th of June 2023, so that's complete bullshit.
He said A.
Just plucking at straws, mate, that's why.
I think it was just a lucky guess. Yeah, nah, it's a lucky guess. You know, you can't fool us, man. You're just guessing random stuff now, because you would have guessed my ex's name beginning with an A, and you would have guessed his ex's name.
Exactly.
Hope I made your night, lads. You would have made our night if you actually guessed our ex's names.
My fucking ex, Jesus Christ, good luck with that one. Callum, it's been an absolute hoot. Do I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
He said Katie, correct?
No, you didn't. Your ex wasn't called Katie, so that's complete bullshit.
He deleted it.
Because it's wrong.
Alright, smart ass. Smart ass, alright. Guess the name of my ex that begins with an A.
Since you know a lot of things, oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's this to? Since you know a lot of things, Laffy. Ooh. Oh, this is quality. Who's this one to? Since you know a lot of things, who? Who knows a lot of things? What is that to
The
me?
ghost.
This is funny as fuck. White doggy.
Yeah,
That was seen in the last fucking live. Come on.
Nah, this guy's probably friends with Angel. Or it's probably his Angel.
Well done saying a fucking name.
Yeah, definitely. Callum's either friends with Angel and Callum's with Angel now. Guaranteed.
Your white doggy was also seen in the last fucking live as well.
Yeah.
So that means fuck all anyway.
Yeah, because Angel would have told Callum our YouTube name. And then Angel would have told him what to say. Messi card. What about a Messi card? Angel's definitely with him now.
Yeah, that's the fucking name of your ex, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, it's alright. It makes sense. It makes sense because only she knows I've got a white dog. Only she knows that I've got a Messi tattoo.
Anyone that saw your the last live stream has seen it.
You're definitely with Angel, 100%. There's no way you've guessed all that and not know who I am because she knows all of that. And she mentioned the Callum guy anyway in an argument. So it does make sense. That fat bird.
There you go.
So you do know him. Know her. There you go then. So
this is funny as fuck.
How does he know Angel?
Oh, clearly. Quite easily.
Callum, how do you know her?
Oh, you fucked her.
He definitely didn't. Surely not. So he goes, who's Angel? And he goes, oh, that fat bird. No, guys, I know everyone. Nah. She's definitely with him now.
I mean, you don't, because you can't tell me who I broke up with last year. So.
Is weed helping? Someone told me that weed's helping to quit addiction or something after I told him that weed is harmful.
I mean, all weed normally does is numb pain and, yeah, leads to a lot of paranoia. I'm a ghost, I know from. That's funny as fuck. But you don't know my ex's name. Funny that.
Ask me. I did. How do you know Angel, Mr. Ghost? I've got to go in a minute.
Do you know my ex?
Another good question. You definitely don't know your ex, man. There's no way.
Oh. I can't get a fucking initial right.
She's a song.
Girl, you are my angel.
Alright, that's me done. Because I need to get back. It's 3 in the morning. I will see you later, Mackenzie.
You will.
Let me know when we're live streaming again.
Monday.
Right, see you in a bit, man.
See you in a bit. Wow. Guys. What a load of old shit, eh? Fucking hell. Literally cannot believe that tonight. That's been mental. So, Mr. Ghosty. Just the two of us. You can make it if we try. Just the two of us. What is my ex's name? You and I. Ugh. Well, clearly you do know Taylor, obviously. Like, you know. But, how? Wait on. Wait there a second.
What are you doing?
Just dropping my mate off.
What?
Just dropping my mate off.
Come here and get a fish for me.
Huh?
Oh, my car broke down. I just had to get Tom out of bed to come and give me a jump start.
Hello, Gail.
That did go down well.
Hello, Gail.
That's not Gail. That's Gail.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Come here, Gail. See ya.
I can't just turn up, can I?
But we would.
Right, yeah, so I'll spin round. Love ya. Right, guys, I'm now meeting up with my wife and going into my friends. So, as a result of that, I'm going to love you all, and we'll be live at 9 PM on Monday for another wicked live stream. Take care. Love you lots. Bye bye.